Stardust and Foodshops had a big fight last night. I think it's off of the back of the Now Recording episode that Stardust appeared on with Beckett and all the other Now Recording speds. And Rezzivaer as well, and Sulfur. That was it. And she called Foodshops inconsiderate and a bitch, I believe, were the main charges. Foodshops took issue with this because she's tried to be very nice to Stardust, she feels. And Stardust has thrown it back in her face and talked bad about her on the Now Recording podcast. So we're just going to get into this. We're going to watch her Stardust VOD where she reacts to some of Foodshops watching her. And then we'll get into Foodshops VOD where she lays out her problems and then fights with Stardust. So, okay. Let's start this. Let's get into this.
3, 2, 1. Why?
Oh, wow, that was well timed.
I want long pants. I don't want short pants. Though I do like the shirt. The shirts are cool. These are nice shirts. Oh, that one was so cute. I think I'm going to stick with this, though.
Are we on normal speed here? Or are we on... No, we're okay. It's going to be a...
Oh, no, this one's good. I like this one.
Sorry,
guys, give me a second here.
It's one of them.
Okay.
In regards to Eldrazi, right? Again,
okay, here we go.
Love, right? But the thing is I'll say this much as well, right? That Eldrazi can't just sit there and stream and put the topics up there, and that's it. Okay, you can't just do that. If you want to do above and beyond, which one is Drazi? The round guy, top left.
Round guy?
An oval.
The fuck?
In regards to him, right? If you want... Oh, God. You know what? This is an issue for both Smith and Drazi, actually. They are both Mr. Girl simps.
Problem?
They're both Mr. Girl simps.
That is...
All right?
Literally, being Mr. Girl fans is the last issue that Drazi and Smith have. It is at the bottom of the list. Well, maybe not in Smith's case, actually, but that's because of the way he is about it.
Just cannot detach themselves from Mr. Girl. They don't have any distinct identity from Mr. Girl. They don't have their own lore, okay? And the lore that they do have is like a while ago. It's not recent lore or anything. It's the stuff that made them known to the space in the first place. For example, Elder Drazi was known for recording a work phone, kind of thing between him and the interviewer in which that discarded him like a shed snakeskin, all right? But in the end, apparently, Elder Drazi got the job anyway because he debated the...
Real Smith super chatted $4.99. $4.99 from Real Smith. Foodshops is mad cause Max graped her in my honor.
It hasn't. It really hasn't. And in that exact time frame...
Thank you for the $4.99, Smith. Thank you. Foodshops is mad because Max graped... Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
As well. That's how his beef with Spicy Chat also happened. So he was also known for that. But that was also wild. That was a long time ago, right? And here's the thing with Smith, is that I'm pretty sure Smith was more...
You know what's so funny is Stardust, despite trying to crawl back onto a child panel a few weeks ago, claims that the Elder Drazi drama is the proudest moment of her career.
More known in the past as well, right? He was more known in the past for being like the person who divulged from Mr. Girl and then become a content
I need to remind people again, the Foodshops in my chat is not the real Foodshops. The real Foodshops is banned from my chat. This is Max the Confessor pretending to be Foodshops in chat. I have to... If you see a dono from Foodshops, it is not from Foodshops, it is from Max.
His own. And being one of the first ones to do that, kind of, right? But any more than that, they don't really put effort into their content. They don't really don't edit videos. They put effort.
Wait, what are you talking about? I don't edit videos. Didn't I just make like a whole fucking video essay on the Israel-Palestine shit and how the leftists were acting with it? It takes a long time to edit a video essay. For me, at least. You know, I have other responsibilities in my life. Holy shit.
into like I guess the rooms, like specifically Smith, but that's it. You're not gonna get any more attention that way. But they should know that by now. They should know by now that the way in order to get more attention is by
I use
actively
Premiere Pro.
being very, very proactive in your content creation. Very proactive, right? Not just reaching out, because I see them reaching out. I see them
Takes
talking.
Nick several years these days. True. I am working on an essay right now,
videos,
though.
editing things, right?
And I actually do edit. I feel like I've been putting out some video content pretty frequently lately. I did take a break for a while because I was just getting back into things, but yeah.
I don't see any of that. It's like a mimicry of Mr. Girl.
Oh, no, fair enough.
They need to have drama? No. No. Any kind of lore at all. For example, there are people in this space that have paved their way just by making good original content, that they have networked enough to have their content be put out there. You misunderstand, okay? I don't think drama is the only way. There has been plenty of people who has made their way without...
Bro, I don't think drama is the only way. Aren't you also, like, super into making drama? Let me put this in, nuts. Fucking nuts. Okay.
Drama. In fact, if you concentrate almost solely on drama, unless drama is your like main content, like I am, right? Like for example, for me, I am covering drama as my main content. That is my content, right? But I'm just saying, if you don't want your main content to be you just mean a strong background? Yes. Okay, exactly. That's the words I'm looking for. A strong background.
Real Smith
okay?
super chatted $4.99.
Yes.
$4.99 from Real Smith. Foodshops thinks she can compare herself to artists. Typical narcissist.
Thank you for the $5 again, Smith. Thank you. Yeah, this is actual Smith. Yes.
Also, my question to Foodshops is: Are those this new growth that you're experiencing? How much of that are hate watchers? How much of that is people gassing you up?
Dude, Stardust is like such a fucking nasty piece of shit, man. I hate her. Because the thing is that Foodshops actually does have unironic viewers, like a bunch of chaser freaks that sit around chat all the time, who aren't gassing her up just to see her, destroy herself. They're gassing her up because they're like retarded autistic people who want trans she-ness. And they're gassing her up because they want to be Discord mods. Stardust should button it, even the hate watchers have abandoned it. Exactly. Like, I'll sit there, I'll throw on a Foodshops VOD to A-log it. And I'll be entertained. A-logging Stardust now, it's like you're just skimming through a VOD, just like quickly. It's like if you listen for too long at any given time, you could nod off. She's rarely saying anything. There's rarely anything happening. It's like it's like a fucking marathon, dude, getting through one of these VODs. Yeah, so basically, Brandon, I think Stardust is a little bit upset because the autistic trans Asian pedophile has completely blown her growth out of the water and is now a bigger streamer than her. I think that might be the problem, yeah. So now Stardust is saying, Foodshops, you should stop everything you're doing. You know all the success you've had is totally fake. You know it's all fake and everyone actually secretly hates you. You should just stop everything you're doing. It's so pathetic, man. It's genuinely some of the most just wretched behavior I've seen. And you'll see. I caught some of the argument they had last night. And it just, the way she acts in that is unbelievable, man.
One of my questions. Right? Come at me all you want, but, you know, I still have pretty good subscriber count, and I don't think I have that many hate watchers in my active chat. Hopefully not.
Yeah. Because you're a fucking pussy who can't take conflict and ban them all. Foodshops lets us sit there and chill. And sometimes people are ribbing Foodshops. Sometimes people are baiting Foodshops. Fuck you. What do you mean what the fuck is in my mouth? I'm eating, Ninja. There was nothing in my mouth. I was trying to clean out. Because I've got bits of food stuck to the side of my mouth. Shut up. So I'm trying to make content at the same time, okay? I'm trying not to let my poor schedule for eating affect the stream too much. What was I saying? I was trying to remember. I was asleep, bro. I was asleep. Oh, what was I saying? Stars banning haters. Oh, yeah. Stars has no hate watchers in her chat. She fucking bans anyone that says anything mean about her, ever. Because she's totally weak. She doesn't actually like conflict. She doesn't actually like this type of streaming. She just keeps doing it because she got into it when lockdown was on and Destiny was raiding people on Twitch. And it just feels stuck and doesn't want to go back to a normal job.
Yeah, and I also don't get triggered and spurred out the way that she does.
Huh? Huh?
So, yeah, I don't hate watchers. And one of my questions. Right? Come at me all you want, but, you know, I still have pretty good subscriber count, and I don't think I have that many hate watchers in my active chat. Hopefully not. Yeah, and I also don't get triggered and spurred out the way that she does. So, yeah, can I say?
I want to take more responsibility over
Yeah. So, you're right, Stardust. Foodshops is a lol cow. You're a horror cow. I agree. I think that is the distinction to make here, really. Perhaps she would get viewers if she showed any sort of emotion, spurging included. Very true, Boots. Very true. Maybe she didn't seem like a fucking SSRI zombie the entire time she's on stream. Just a blank face, dead behind the eyes. Thinking of all the trauma she's experienced from men standing up on webcam. Thinking of all the trials she's been through as a streamer. Weighing on her soul. She downs another bottle of Clonopins.
their personal protection.
Basically, why should people stay for you? Why should people stay for you? And if you think that you're a special person, if you think that you're a special personality, then what are you doing wrong? That's not like branching out enough to the point where people aren't noticing you, because you deserve to be noticed, but you're not putting in the effort for your personality to be out there. In fact, Elder Drazi and Smef are victims of this. I'll tell you why. So Smef specifically puts in a lot of effort into his streams. He doesn't really have a good camera, whatever. All right, not a big deal. I don't have a good camera either. However, he's not doing enough to network and reach out there and actually be able to, reach out more than just panels and etc. And not only that,
Star, you don't get it.
Beth, the way all these people talk about it makes me cringe. They all make Stardust, Foodshops. And exactly, this is what it comes down to. Why the fuck would anyone take advice on content creation from Stardust or Foodshops? Why the fuck? Kanye West once said, I don't take advice from people less successful than me. Okay. Those are words to live by.
If you don't collab and associate with Foodshops, you're done. So true. So true. True, she's definitely on the lol cow train after admitting what she has. Yeah. Again, I think I've been one of the most hardest defenders of food shops, so I just think this is interesting. That's all. Certainly giving me motivation to never be nice to anybody again.
With making videos. Why is he not making videos? Instead, it's all live streams. I don't fucking understand. I don't understand any of that. Same with Eldrazi, okay? He has a less, he has a more playing personality than Smef. Smef has a more interesting personality, okay? Eldrazi.
Yo, Star, are you busy next Saturday? I don't think so. Why?
All right, specifically, he needs to also make videos.
Beckett.
Especially him, right? Because so even if on the off chance a stranger tunes into his streams,
Not Beckett.
why the heck would they stay and watch if they don't like his personality, right? There's a lot of boring people out there that have made it big.
Actually,
But the reason they made it big is because the content that they make.
Who is she talking about as far as boring people who made it big?
Is engaging and fun and entertaining, right? So if your personality is boring, don't force it. Instead, make good content. And if you're already making good content and your personality is interesting and you're still not making it, there's a problem with the way that you network. And the problem, maybe you're not doing an extra step that you need to be doing in your content creation. Okay?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm good on this food shop's content creation advice. This is
Also,
horrific.
going viral helps, but you need good content so people can stick around. Going viral only helps in exposure. It doesn't help in long term or whatever. If you want people to stay, you need to have something there as a baseline that people will really like. Okay? Yeah.
How do you think they should do that in relationships?
In relationship, so in a relationship, by selecting for somebody that's not going to be more prone to aggression, like you're not going to select
Okay,
somebody.
we're gonna skip forward.
You get the phone and you call the police. You typically
Beckett aiming for that Mario Lolcow KF badge, playing the long game. Jesus, dude.
don't ask your husband.
We're still,
Poor Beckett, she laughed.
Sorry,
One
go on.
that's not true.
He's
But
a low risk reality. It's not a hypothetical. For a lot of
why?
men, their reality is loneliness.
But why? Why would you put up with a little bit of mistreatment? Like
Because
why?
being lonely is far worse.
Because of the stakes. That like is a bad boyfriend, and they do that because like if you are seen like dating someone who is a someone who you otherwise wouldn't choose to date, it means that everyone else now thinks, oh well, now it's easier for you to date everyone else around you in the circle. It's again,
Well, yes,
it's the problem
because
with the
men are
house,
seen
the
as a
metaphor, the
status
neighborhood.
symbol, and like, well, men will also rag on guys about their girlfriend. I don't feel this is intuition. I understand. They don't do it as much. I want to get Eldrazi and Smith in here, but let me read these two super chats first. $5 from Cryborn. Can't put never having had an orgasm in your life on your partners.
Oh,
True,
boy, this is
right?
the bottom of the barrel. This isn't Thorpe TV. What are you talking about? I'm not watching Thorpe TV.
And $5 from Turtle Emergency. To the women on the panel, what are the top 3 traits a man should work on to be recognized as a good potential partner?
Can I respond to that super chat? Can I respond? I need to respond to that super chat.
No,
Because that's
no.
absolute-
If you're going to interrupt, no.
Yes, I'm going to talk over you. It's not even interrupting. I'm bulldozing over you. Okay?
woman.
It's not
Typical
interrupting.
woman.
You are
Typical
going to talk
women
about women
entitlement.
coming, women orgasming. We're talking about women who traditionally we come from a very purity.
Like Stardust, you said, well, it doesn't change anything. So
Okay, wait, but I will give Ben credit, to be fair. When he went on with fucking Stardust the other week, that was funny. Okay. I can't figure out who's worse. Food Shops is crazy. Stardust is boring. Okay.
That when we think about what bad sex is,
she really wants to marry only
New experience will help in some way.
more women and significantly more overweight. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so it's a self-protective thing. I just think we just don't want to settle, and so young men actually do want.
Yeah.
I would have to look at that because I that is not what I recall. Usually men when it comes to the dating market as a whole, men in general are happy to sleep with a large variety of women, whereas women are not willing to sleep with a man unless she sees a long-term future with him.
I just saw on
I remember when she said that shit. So retarded, dude. Oh my god.
the clitoris scientist woman. She did a poll on Twitter, and she was saying like women how often do have sex with a man who you don't see as a potential partner, and it was like almost all. She had 3 options. She had man that just wants to look at the poll results, so that's what I clicked. And so the vast, like it was like 80%.
Also, Star, did I miss something? Is she just going in on you because you stepped away from her? I mean, I did say some not nice stuff about her on Now Recording. I mean, I don't even know if it was not nice, right? It was me saying, like, I basically feel like I have been used. And so, yeah. That's probably
do not want to be hearing that, Ben. Really do not want to be hearing that, bro.
See the potential mate.
Let's get some data in this. I just looked it up. So this is from a study from 2017. Okay. This is what they found. And this is a study involved 297 women, the mean age of 28, including single, married, divorced, as well as mothers and non-mothers. The study found that younger women place greater importance on finding long-term mates who show signs of wealth potential and can provide emotional support, a sign of commitment, right? These women, say the researchers, have the luxury of time. They don't necessarily partner with money now, but one with potential of doing well in the future. Older women, however, favor practicality and immediacy, placing greater value on gifts, financial assistance, and domestic help from their partners. So there's some data.
But what I'm saying is that women have sex with
Yeah,
men.
okay, Boots is taking action.
Sure, women do that.
When I have sex with women,
Yes.
I actually like all of them. I see a potential. I've never had sex with. I don't think I've ever had sex with women.
Never had sex with women.
Maybe. I think yeah, a couple times I had.
Smith, I think you're the exception.
But I know I'm always looking for a partner.
You're the exception.
No, because I have to. No, because I have to. Because as a man, I don't have as much.
Last time I checked, didn't Smith have a girlfriend? Or am I tripping out here? Isn't Smith's girlfriend Ill Biddy or something? In this chat?
I don't think they're together, are they?
Did I miss some kind of Smith lore update?
Collection. So when I'm dating, I'm like, this could be the one. This could be every single time
That's my
because I don't have as
favorite
many
partner.
options. I don't have as many choices.
Let me get some super chats in here. $5 from Temperance Quill. Women should ditch the men and go back to living in communal families where we outnumber the men 3 to 1. Thank you for $5. $2 from Testicle Johnsons. Hashtag deport all penoids. Thank you for $3. Honkler
Hell
303.
yeah.
A member for 2 months at Q2. One of my biggest regrets in life.
Okay, I've got to 2x this. Oh no, we're on normal. I didn't even realize we're on normal speed.
It's a one-time casual sexual.
Oh, I think she's got this on sped up.
Reference to
All men
my
want to
reference. By the way, reference to my community. Deport all penoids.
Thank you, remember? And fancy teeth for $20. Men have multiple opportunities to provide value, smart, charismatic, good, father, kind. Women are judged by their looks first. Broader society values that first. If you like that, you're done.
There's a huge issue where we assume a lot about the general and then apply it to all the individuals. So I care about the individual. I care about the individual women. They're getting this information about their expectations. We're going to end up harming them. Like I heard a lot of generalizations about men. People in the chat talked about it. I talked to Smith one-on-one in a group about male sexuality. There was a single person in that large group that we had to fit any of these molds whatsoever. So it's not how real people are. You can make generalizations, but you're going to lose every single individual in these generalizations. I think that when people are selecting for a romantic partner, having some romance is probably pretty important. Having trust is extremely important. Knowing that they're not going to beat the shit out of you is extremely important. You should find them attractive. You don't need to like come in your pants as soon as they walk in the room. I think that you need to you should know that they're not going to be draining you of all of your money, but that doesn't mean they need to do it. There are realistic things that everybody can reasonably expect of somebody that they're going to share an enormous amount of time with. It doesn't have to be all these insane extremes that you keep on talking about.
Pasty Mon says, fun debate between Gorps and someone else with an OK monitoring. Check it out or join in. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. What is the debate on? You're a bad investigator. Teach these youngins what's up. Thank you. Very nice of you to say. I disavow a lot IRL because of this stream. Really? That's so funny.
How we're figuring out what you need and finding that in another person. Pulling up statistics, which is going to impact literally nobody's.
Oh yeah, that classic Stardust joke. I disavow. Oh yeah, like the classic Stardust bit. I disavow. Okay, get me out.
So a couple it doesn't impact, but yeah. There are a couple of things. So you asked like, why we're going to
Please.
now you're speaking to the general public. We are not in the friendly neighborhood.
We're on generalization.
To the general public. To the general public. To the general public. To the general advice. Like, what is we want to the general public? You're right. I'm talking to the hundreds of people who literally watch this stream.
Okay. Another problem about Fairy Queen, okay? And here's the thing is that she actually does come off as the most reasonable like person in this panel generally. Okay, just mainly because I think she understood finally that screaming and screeching does not work. But however, I will give her props for that. Here's the thing, okay? Is that when you take yourself too seriously, nobody will take you seriously.
She's giving contradicting advice now.
People would rather want to see a person who has the humility and who has the I guess the lightheartedness to exist in this space without being way too serious. If you're way too serious, it feels as if you're stepping around shards of glass, right? If you can't shitpost in this space, right? Like that's the thing.
Shards of glass.
Yeah.
Am I done speaking? I'm sorry, you're done speaking. Go ahead,
I just asked a question. Like, are you saying that you're advocating for policy or personal choices?
I'm saying like it's not even personal choices. If you have a platform and you're speaking to the broader public, then the advice that you're going to give, unless you're going to provide a bunch of qualifying brackets around the specific population you're addressing, of course the advice you're going to give is going to be for the average person that walks across your channel. That makes sense. So I don't accept that as like a broad critique. Number two, there's something I wanted to address Elder Drowsy, like regarding like personal choice. So I mentioned like these women will become sad. And you're worried for these individual women who become sad because they think
Stardust looks like an extra for a Prozac commercial. The before Prozac part.
Damn rude.
If they have expectations they want it to be, so they're not being able to meet goal. This is what I'm talking about.
But why do we care about like things their goal? Like they're roughly the
I
same.
can't tell you why I can't tell you why I care about people wanting to thrive. I don't think happiness actually matters.
Do you think that single women who are alone don't thrive?
I think single women who have the goal and continuously fail to find a partner are not going to fail to worship in a way that they could be. They have different priorities when selecting a partner. Yeah, I think that they're going to reduce option of flourishing. Well, I think that they're actively not fulfilling the goal they could otherwise be fulfilling. I think that this is the definition of
$5 from Person Say. When, if ever, should we have motion by more than women? Check out my show. This channel, if you're liking this, right? Prioritize my motion by liking the stream. $5.
You want to do that? Like my stream, subscribe to me.
Okay. Instead of doing all that, you could also like my YouTube stream and subscribe to me. So, I mean, I'm just saying.
And people donate as well. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys.
Helping the individuals and help society change for better jobs and Snap come together. Well, thank you for the $5.
I encourage my loaders Sergeant.
Very clean, right? What advice would you give to a young woman, or even an older woman, right? Like someone who is a woman who's fit, right? Wants a relationship, she wants to find someone she's had a slew of bad relationships for various reasons, like they're running it. And she asks you, right? Why can't I find anyone, right? Why can't I find anyone? And then you look at her phone, right? You go through, you interrogate her, right? And you look at this, and it turns out she has dozens of people who want to date her, who want to have a relationship with her. But she goes through, this one's too short, this one's kind of poor. I didn't like the way this one said croissant, right? He pronounced a really weird accent, right? I know I'm being a little facetious with this type of stuff, but only a little. Go on. Like, what advice other than stop being picky would you give that person?
I would ask the first. I would ask the questions I was that person. The first one would be, tell me about your last relationship. Why did you break up? I would ask them like, what are the reasons why you had such a relationship? Why did you attract them?
So the author of the article, which I used it to start this talk, right? For her, she broke up and dumped a nice, in this words, a nice, non-violent boyfriend for quote unquote not feeling the spark.
Well, but here's the issue, and this is the issue that like Elder Drowsy, I think specifically
She regrets that and is fighting against that.
Can I ask all of you like just a question? Do you think that you can control what you feel attracted to? Do you think that has changed?
Not at all.
No, but you can't
Wait, it's changed. I thought for a long time, and I had issues. I thought for a long time I had zero attraction to black women. So I was like 3 women on my way to me. I'm saying that changed. So it changed my choice.
Holy fuck, can we introduce Stardust to Dark Viper AU? I feel like I mean, how difficult would it be to get Stardust to react to a Dark Viper video? I thought we could get great content out of that.
Right, so I think attraction to an extent, and I understand it's not entirely neutral. To an extent, you can choose what you want to be drawn to, right? You can change what you're attracted to. You can change, like, have you ever heard of the Infinite Quark? Have you heard that saying?
Oh my god, this is just an incel panel in disguise, isn't it? Jesus.
I think if you have a fetish, I think if you can try cultivating one, if you try hard enough in the right way, you could make yourself a fetish.
No, so the only thing you'd be doing is using another fetish, twisting around you.
Speaking from personal experience? Question mark. Okay.
That's a fetish then.
So the reason why I asked this question, right, is because let's go to a woman who you say is very reasonable, and she keeps having all these failed relationships. If I sit down with a woman and I go around and I find one of these men that she's not attracted to, and I tell her, you know, you're really entitled, you're really you just suck up and you just go with them.
I think in the past, I thought of things like this, right? You are on an individual level. You should be allowed to like the things that you like, right? Like if you like a particular thing, for example, you like debating people, you like doing whatever, you like being fairy queen. Let's just say fairy queen, okay? You like being fairy queen. Fine. You have your freedom to do that. Originally, I thought you should be yourself. You should do what you want to do and thrive in this space, okay? I no longer think that anymore. The reason I no longer think that anymore because if you're an asshole, right? If you're an asshole and you're just generally not really a good person, you're unwelcoming, and also you're not really like there's some parts of you that is not really likable, okay? You have more influence in this space more than you think, right? If you make the entire space's vibes feel off to the point where it no longer feels that welcoming, it no longer feels that good, and just generally, it's just too tense. It's just too tense. Then nobody will be in the space anyway. And you won't have a place in order to have your identity or your personality be the
Leader, does it get worse after this? I don't know if Leader's still here, honestly.
way it is, right? You kind of have to pay homage to the space, right? There's a spiritual
Boots and Ben Thorpe. Whoa. There is some tension in chat right now. That's rough.
spiritual element to it, I believe. Yeah. And also, yes, I'm saying, like, I wish people were more cognizant. I wish people were more cognizant of the effect they have. You don't have to be proactive, but I'm not saying that you need to be proactive. But for example, another big part is like as we investigate allegations and etc. Right? Pedojacketing, right? Pedojacketing. That's another part where you feel as though you are free to pedojacket people. You have your own freedom. Nobody can tell you what to do. If you're a content creator and you want to go out there and pedojacket people, fine, you can do that. But why is it that now when we re-examine this thing, how do we enable people like Mama Max to exist? How do we enable people who push other creators out when there's an insufficient amount of
he's not banned, he's Boots timing out.
Allegations to exist, right? It's because there is some degree of outward influence, right? Does that make sense? And I think it's good to be cognizant of that.
The consequence is that you're telling her to go and to be with somebody who she is not attracted to. You're telling her to go to be have a relationship with someone that she doesn't feel attracted to, that she does not want to be with. That's sad.
We said there's a large amount of people here, and you're going to Kelly. So every time there's nuance.
And by the way, this is why I will always say,
yes. So Stardust later on in this VOD, we will see Stardust and Foodshops fight. Stardust does switch the banana cam, so it is some classic content here.
I had a choice between being a mean person.
Oh shit! I didn't see all these messages. I don't know. I've not watched this far. Oh, okay. Anybody else watch this? Because I didn't see this.
And a nice person. It's just better to be a nice person. Like, I'm sorry, it is what it is. It's just better to be a nice person. Okay, it costs nothing to be a nicer person.
Brought into any, like, if you zoom in on a specific angle with the nuance of this thing, you zoom back out, and it's actually very simple. You can't tell what women do. Nobody's advocating for that. There is a large amount of men here, so presumably some of these men aren't going to be fat lovely chuds. I think that you should get some level of attraction, maybe.
Right, but the point is, Elder even if you personally think that these women are being realistic, they should be attracted to these men, that they're entitled for not being attracted to, but like, okay, they're not chuds, they're good.
I think ridiculous that you're being indoctrinated by social media and just
right, but the difficulty is that regardless of why they're not attractive, you sitting down in front of them and telling them that they are bad and
I
not
said you should have some level of attraction to your partner.
Oh,
You
cool.
they should be not attracted to.
But that isn't necessarily what you're saying. Even if you understand you don't want, I know that's what you mean. I understand, like, I know you don't want to. Yeah, but I'm saying that is what you're saying, even though you don't want to mean.
Doomer is free content. He is, because it doesn't matter. It can be like a totally benign argument, totally just meaningless, like about video games, about movies, about TV. It can be just something like that, but he will scream like he's crying, like sound like he's actually about to break into tears. It's fucking crazy.
The reason why I did women that I knew that there were other more attractive women, I was still attracted to them.
The point is, these men who are not being selected, do not want to be in their totality. They have rejected the inner totality. They don't want to do it.
Especially like what you're saying, I think better from like women have more disqualifiers, not like yes, it's unattractive,
deal breakers.
but it's completely different. Every person ever did, like, there's things that I always have to say, okay, I usually wouldn't like this, but it's like all these other ways.
Yeah, the point is,
I have to list 3 or 4 things, you know, this, because I know there's deal breakers right away. But I think these are reasonable ones. I don't know all the.
Kind of deal breakers about women's body counts.
I think that most men do, honestly.
Like, you do like
If you're a virgin, maybe this could be really annoying thing that you do it.
Yeah, but you don't want her to have been with like 100 people.
Okay,
It's probably good. As long as it wasn't 100 people yesterday,
The average guy.
I think that is a thing. But I think it's mostly women who are playing that standard, right? I think it's mostly women who are.
How is that a thing?
I think that if you ask,
How is it that women are upholding it so well?
Hey, is it a deal breaker for you if your this potential partner has over a certain amount of body count? Now, it's different than preference, right? Like, I know a lot of guys would preference less, but a deal breaker is different. Right? A deal breaker is
I think that the rise of like red pill content is actually pretty indicative, like of men's sentiment towards women with high body counts, right?
Those pills are getting anyway, right? They're not doing anything, right? They don't have a choice.
No.
Brain cells.
they can say that shit all they want, but one of these women, which they're done. Okay, they're not gonna say shit. Shut the fuck up. And they're gonna blame the woman after that.
Fuck her. Yeah, they'll fuck her. They won't.
In this scenario, I was definitely implying this woman is simply trying to fuck this guy. She doesn't care about body count.
so here's I want to something else that you
Jace had to do backflips to side with Doomer to not upset him.
which was I've heard this thing like on podcast, it was fresh and fit.
How long is this panel? We're
Yeah, like, you get flown out, you know,
It's 2 hours, 19
and
minutes.
you call them and then you dump.
Oh my god, can you just imagine? Oh my god, dude, think about it. Think about it. You know how many of these panels that we have made by now?
Stardust, Foodshops is saying she's going to leak the chat logs. She also said your hoodie is ugly and doesn't make sense how the colors split diagonally. Oh, okay. I mean, if she wants to leak the chat logs, you know, what can I do about that? Go ahead.
It's me, guys. If I was like any topic related to
I prefer if you don't,
these
but
are all important topics. But there's
what can I
other
do?
topics we can talk about.
That's like what a lot of women in the early
say for then?
They're the old cat ladies who can't get a man. We talk about women who only need to be pretty.
Those are the two options we have.
Right? Are gays woke nowadays? Are they more woke? We're gonna find out. It's gonna be fun. But I want to give a chance for each of these individuals to tell us who they are, where we can find them, and closing statements. We're gonna start with the first story we went in. We're gonna start with
So just for closing statement, right? I'm not saying men don't have it hard, right? Men are most likely to be victims of murders, right?
She's stream sniping you right now. Okay. I mean, if she wants to talk, she can give me a call. You know.
But these are men doing most of these murders, right?
Problem?
The majority of the risk that comes to women in their lives comes from their own domestic household, right?
What's wrong with little stream sniping?
Escalated homicides. Those are the top.
We love a little stream sniping here. Come on. I need to turn this down because I can't hear what's going
So
on.
selecting for a partner, you have to be careful, and you have to have standards. And don't get me wrong, again, like I said, women in their 20s who are only aiming for a guy who's over 6 feet tall.
So can we call her a PDF yet? No, I still would not call her a PDF file. But yeah.
He's a fucking scumbag. That's fucking stupid as fuck, right? But again, you know, there's plenty of data to support why women should be cautious.
Okay. There is one part here. There's one part here that I sort of want to point out. I think was pretty funny. Okay. Basically, it's Stardust doing a lot of ums and ahs. Okay, so
men, especially when we know that one of the leading causes of death for pregnant women is their partners. It is their partners. Again, males constitute 98.9% of those arrested for forcible rape, 87.9% robbery, 85% for burglary, 83% for arson, 81.7% for vandalism, 81.5% for motor vehicle theft, 79.7% for offenses against alien and children, 77.8% of those also men make up 77.8% for aggravated assault.
Hello, I like Booba. All right, it's a name on Twitch. Okay, welcome to chat. We're over here on YouTube. Okay, so bring us over here.
So my point in saying all this is that yeah, we need laws that empower women to own guns and not men.
Like listen to her. Listen to her. She's just an endless train of ums and ahs. Like listen to her.
Am I crazy? What was the endless? What was the endless? What was the endless train of ums and ahs there? Wait, what?
Wait.
Crazy?
Her. She's just an endless train of ums and ahs.
Like, well, that she's joking about the fact that Stardust, Stardust is an endless train of ums and uhs, but she is. That is accurate.
Is their partners. It is their partners. Again, males constitute 98.9% of those arrested for forcible rape, 87.9% robbery, 85% for burglary, 83% for arson, 81.7% for vandalism, 81.5% for motor vehicle theft, 79.7% for offenses against alien and children, 77.8% of those also men make up 77.8% for aggravated assault.
Hello, I like Booba. All right, it's a name on Twitch. Okay, welcome to chat. We're over here on YouTube. Okay, so bring us over here.
So my point in saying all this is that yeah, we need laws that empower women to own guns and not men.
Like listen to her. Listen to her. She's just an endless train of ums and ahs. Like listen to her.
Am I crazy? What was the endless? What was the endless?
You are crazy. Yes. Yeah, you are crazy. You're detached from reality because we just heard you. Every 3 words you inserted an Oh, is this a Stardust aneurysm? Spud got a Stardust aneurysm ready to go. This is epic.
I do this. This is how I make my income. You know, it's very helpful to me if you're able to donate or super chat or become a member. Dono some memberships. Fuck, why do I keep saying I'm trying to get out of it, guys. Sorry. Just bear with me.
Oh man.
What was the endless train of ums and uhs there? Wait, what? Agnoise, no, I don't think so, because I've never called Vosh a PDF either. I think that the stuff is still bad. So, but I did go to bat for her harder than I think most people have gone to bat for her, and I just think it's interesting. You know, this feels a bit petty on her part. Yeah, it does.
Starts warming up. About to walk to the fridge. Stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically, yeah, I didn't call Vosh a PDF. I haven't called Foodshops a PDF file. Do I think the content that they consume is degenerate? Obviously. And I've said also a billion times, I think the stuff that Vosh like truly has on his computer is like...
Yes, this started because Stardust was talking shit about Foodshops. She went on Now Recording with Matt Pitt, Beckett, Rezzivaer, Sulfur. And she sat there. Well, all of them sat around saying how much of a pedophile freak Foodshops was. Didn't really argue with any of it. And then said that Stardust said that Foodshops was an inconsiderate bitch as well. Yeah, that was Stardust being an amazing friend.
like fucked up, you know? So yeah. I can't call somebody a PDF out of information I don't have. So
Like, what the fuck? This is unacceptable. Stop.
unacceptable.
How is this acceptable?
Where's the train of ums and uhs that are unacceptable? My goodness.
Just listen. Just listen.
Every time you open your fucking mouth, you retarded bitch. What do you mean, where is it? Go through one of your VODs. With a space afterwards. 993 in this 9-hour VOD. Space? Okay, it doesn't. That's not how YouTube does it. Okay, YouTube does as. And we put a space in front too, so that filters that. So exclude when she 819 ums. 819 ums, and that is with space in front and before, front and after, to show that it is a single word. It is just the 819. 100 per hour. $570. Sorry, 512. That brings us to 1300 filler us in a 9-hour stream. Sorry, Stardust, this is not an acceptable level of public speaking for a job where the main task is public speaking. I hate to tell you, I really hate to inform you of that. But this is actually, yeah, this is unacceptable is a perfectly good way to describe this, I would say.
His computer is like fucked up, you know? So, yeah. I can't call somebody a PDF out of information I don't have. So.
Like, what the fuck? This is unacceptable. Stop.
Unacceptable.
How is this acceptable?
Where's the train of ums and uhs that are unacceptable?
Just listen. Just listen. Just take a moment.
Well, if you open your transcript,
no,
you'll see about 1,300 of them.
Not like anybody ever does that.
Like anybody ever does that. We all say ums and uhs, don't we? We all use filler words every now and again, don't we, guys? We've all been there. We've all been there. We all do it, don't we? Everyone forgets what they're saying every once in a while. Everyone falters in their wording. Everyone speaks faster than they can think every now and again, and has to put in some filler words so they can catch up in their brain. We all do it. We've all been there 1,300 times in one stream. 1,300 times in a single stream.
Amount of ums and
it does feel petty.
Are. It's actually insane. It's actually fucking nutty. It's crazy.
Okay, I might say a lot of ums and uhs, but at least I don't talk about loli porn to the extent that she does, okay? Maybe I say and
That's literally better for streaming. It's literally more entertaining to hear someone coherently... Well, not I won't say coherent for Foodshops. It's more entertaining to hear someone able to articulate an argument for lolly than it is to hear someone do literally anything where they can't speak properly. It is literally better. What do you mean at least I don't do this? What do you mean at least you don't do this? It would be better if you were doing that.
A lot. On the other hand, she talks about loli quite a lot. So, I mean... We need laws to make men work all the hard labor jobs, because honestly, technology is the great equalizer, and the only thing that we really need men for is for hard labor jobs, and they should just do that and be the workhorses of society, because that's all they're good for. I'm Stardust. You can find my channel, my YouTube channel, Stardust Streams. I don't actually hate men, but yeah. That's it for me. The ending part was pretty bad. I will give that.
Thank you, Stardust. And gang,
just that one part.
But I think I was pretty on fire for the entire debate, honest.
Oh, I can't. She's delusional. She's delusional. That's insane. It was just that one time, guys. I just fucked up at one time. I was on fire in that debate. We watched that shit. She was stammering like a fucking retard. Jesus. Yeah, Delulu, as Wolfgang would say. And I know what Wolfgang would say because I'm gang stalking him, so I hear everything he says.
I think it was pretty on fire for the debate. The last part, yeah, I could have done better, but it's funny, so whatever.
Bro, there's no way that's real.
It is real.
She has to be pretending that one, right? Am I tripping? I can't be tripping out here, right? Right? Just listen to this again. Oh my god. What the? Did she say anything there? Did she say anything there?
Did you not hear all the words before that? Before the trailing off? Because that's all they're good for. I'm Stardust. You can find my channel, my YouTube channel, Stardust Streams. I don't actually hate men. But yeah.
Oh I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, thank you, Stardust. Okay, go check her out. She's great. Give her a like, give her a follow, give her a sub, all those things.
I'm working on a video essay right now.
Cool.
Yo, Frankie, that's crazy. Making fun of people when they're having a stroke is inappropriate. Dude, what the fuck? We have to
follow.
Oh my god.
And the only thing that we really need men for is work jobs. And they just do that and be the workforces of society.
Oh my god.
Because that's all they're good for. Out of the things that either of you do, your ums and uhs are unacceptable. Yeah. Why do ums and uhs when I can just talk about loli all the time? You can find my channel, my YouTube channel, Stardust Streams. I don't actually hate men. But yeah.
She is just so mad. She is mad.
At least it's funny.
Thank you, Stardust. And gang, go check her out. She's great. Give her a like, give her a follow, give her a sub, all those things.
I'm working on a video essay right now.
Cool.
It'll be out soon.
Be out soon. Look forward to that. Gang, I got one of the names wrong for yesterday, and or for tomorrow, and I feel really bad.
That's good names right there.
It's a guy named Kuihman. So my bad.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. I messed up. I was looking at one thing and read the wrong thing, so I apologize to both those individuals.
Naga speaks better than that, and he couldn't talk until he was 10. Thanks, Boots. Thanks, sir. What a fucking asshole Boots is to Naga.
Let's go to
Invite him.
please.
Invite Vito.
Hey, Vito, what's up? Go.
Anyway,
Honestly, that was a nice combo. Yeah, I thought so too. I think I did fine in the conversation. Did I have a trail of ums and uhs at the very end of the conversation? Absolutely.
Just
Do
at
I
the
really
very
care?
end.
Not really.
You should.
No,
It's
it's
your career.
closed. And again, I will say that there are a lot of streamers who I think say and ah just as much as I do. I think just
That's not true. That's not true. There's nobody. Who? Who? Name one. Name one. Now, Stardust. Name one. I can't name another person I've met who says and as much as Stardust does. I've never heard someone that bad. I literally have never heard anyone as bad as Stardust. Seriously, we'll sit here. We can sit here. The brain trust is in action. Okay, guys? Sit here and name someone to me who speaks as poorly as Stardust does. Like everyone's giving negative comparisons. Helen Keller was better at speaking. No, Cyrax speaks better. Boy Mantis? Well, yeah, but he speaks fine. Like, he can... His brain's working, kind of. It's just he's Indian. He's like, hello, I am under the... Like, I am here. Mantis is in chat. Navita Stark. John Sanchez, listen, I understand some people may be slightly newer around here and did not see the Spicy Chat year in review video that's been on my channel for over a year now. And do not note there is a video of me doing an Indian accent to mock Mantis for about 45 minutes straight. Yeah, like, everyone has like a natural level of filler words. People don't talk perfectly all the time, and sometimes you forget what you're saying midway, and you'll go, oh, it's sort of like it's like something like that. Everyone has those moments. Everyone has those moments pretty regularly, probably daily. You'll have a moment where you say something to that effect. Not everyone has 1,300 of those moments in the course of a 9-hour stream. That is especially bad. This idea, I cannot think of a single other person I have ever heard who speaks with as many ums and uhs as Stardust does. She's like that kid from that meme video, that viral meme video from back in the day, that's like the kid going, Have you ever had a dream that you could do it? You could that one, you know. She's like that, but all the time. That's how she talks. I can understand Huggy better. Jesus.
So, but yeah, I know. I messed up. I was looking at one thing
Give
and
me
read the wrong
something.
thing. So I apologize to both those individuals. Let's go to Smash, please.
Invite Vito.
Hey, Vito, what's coming? Go ahead.
Anyway,
Honestly, that was a nice combo. Yeah, I thought so too. I think I did fine in the conversation. Did I have a trail of ums and uhs at the very end of the conversation? Absolutely. Do I really care? Not really. No, it's closed.
Like, this is the thing. Do I care? Not really. You should. This is part of why your career is failing. It's not like a tiny part either. This is a significant part of the issue with your content, is that you can't think through what you're saying and you can't deliver a statement. Yes, you should care. You literally should care. If I listen back to one of my videos or some appearance I've had in some stream, and I hear, you know, for the voice crack, for example, obviously, and I hear my voice fuck up or the way I deliver something come across poorly, yeah, I care. Yeah, I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to do that better. I need to improve at that. Obviously, I care. I want to do well at the thing I'm doing. What? It's not like it's just a matter of taste. Like, oh, some people just don't like the way she speaks. No, you are poor at delivering. You're a poor communicator. Every time I hear Kuihman's little smoker's cough, I notice, don't you forget.
And again, I will say that there are a lot of streamers who I think say and ah just as much as I do. I think just
There's
the way
nobody.
that I say it
There's nobody.
creates breaks in my sentences and is way more noticeable
No,
because
there's
of that.
nobody. There's nobody.
Because I've had friends who've like looked at it and
No.
they've told me
Then
that
they're lying to you.
the way that I say the ums and the way that I kind of like phrase my sentences around the ums is
Because
part
they're
of the problem.
trying to make small improvements, smaller, more manageable improvements to your speech, because they've seen that you've spent 4 years doing this and have made no improvement. If anything, you've deteriorated. So they're trying to find ways for you to accommodate for the fact that you cannot actually improve at the skill that you're trying to improve at for whatever reason. Also, yeah, get new friends.
Thank you for the subscribe, Ice Beans. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I guess I'll have to save that for tomorrow. Oh, I could plant the rice shoots. That would be cool. I'll do that. Okay.
Look, when you are like, I agree with what Elder Jardy said to Fairy Queen. If you are giving this generalized, like based on like statistics on a broad spectrum too, like men like me and Drazi, and I don't know like where Wick is from and shit, but men like me and Drazi, if you are in Northampton, Massachusetts, and you're going by the dating advice that's based on a broad.
You should have cared about and practiced your outro more than the actual argument, so you didn't say so many. So true. Oh shit! I didn't realize. Was that a gifted sub from Testy? Thank you, Testicle Johnson, for the gifted sub. Very much appreciated.
Fucking spectrum, and you're gonna treat good men like absolute dog shit, and so it absolutely makes no sense to do this generalized shit. You should be like focused on what the people around you are like.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Coming at the same time, you're making a fucking
Jesus.
stew.
Oh god.
Well, I'm halfway
West
there.
Coaster. I'm a West Coaster. Okay, watch your mouth.
Okay, gang. Where can they find your upcoming essay?
It's gonna be.
And to feel attracted to something
Oh,
that they
didn't Smith there just say
do not feel attracted to. You cannot sit down in front of a group of women when they say they do not feel attracted to these men and tell them, oh well, that's really dumb that you're not.
Person has said that.
I'm sorry. Is it closing statements?
Wait, was I not muted? I
You were
hit
not.
mute on my thing.
You were
Oh.
not. You're not muted. Almost had a Vosh moment there.
Oh.
Very Queen, please continue.
So actually, I'm just gonna pause it here, okay.
Intense Complex says, nah, keep doing the ums and uhs and every outro is iconic. Maybe I will. Maybe that's going to be my next bit. Maybe my next bit is just me doing every single...
What did Testy do to her? I would like to note that I once told her she should work on the filler words, and Testy came in and was like, actually, even Barack Obama uses a ton of filler words. Oh, man. You're joking me.
outro, just have it slowly turn into a bunch of ums and uhs. Double down on the ums and uhs. You know what? I am going to. Thank you guys. I'm going to start doing that.
Wow, what a great idea. What a fucking amazing idea. What an amazing idea. Stardust chat is just absolutely helping her out right now. Who needs A-logs? Who needs A-logs?
Gonna resume this.
Eldrazi, I appreciate your conversation. You know,
Smith didn't betray her by refusing to call her a PDF, so we don't nitpick him. Right, but I also never called Foodshops a PDF file. All I said about her was that I felt betrayed. That's it. I felt used or whatever. So. Again, I think of all the people in Twitch poll who went to bat for Foodshops, I don't think you will find a person who went harder to bat for her than me. I was honest with her. I gave her the reality that if you keep doing this, I'm going to have to disassociate with you. I can't be associated with you. And that's what I did. And when I went on Now Recording, I said what I said because I answered honestly. I felt used. Again, I got 2 massive fucking W's for you in a row and you decided to throw it away. So that was my stupid joke. You never did anything to betray her. You still refused to call her PDF, but you're still her enemy. I guess so. Yeah. Unfortunate. This is what I get. I'm never helping anybody with anything ever again. So.
I feel like we've had some good
I
back and
apologize
forth,
for that.
right? But thank you. But I will say, you know, like you
Does this
never
mean I
have
can unsub from her now? You don't have to be sub to anybody because of me, but certainly don't unsub because of me either. So.
quite a bit. I've tried not to interrupt you. You've interrupted Star quite a bit. And I dislike it, like when I'm trying to have a, and I think I'm trying to have a relatively calm conversation with you. But it's been met with, you know, this, these reactions.
I'm pretty sure Fairy Queen is doing this on purpose. if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure Fairy Queen is doing this on purpose. I'm sure she has kept up. By the way, I'll say this much. Okay, because before Fairy Queen was in fact
No,
expert.
don't say that. What about when I get canceled? I'll have to make a individual by individual
Did
decision.
I
but
miss
I'll-
anything really funny just then? Because I had to just wipe up coffee. I find it hard to believe Stardust was ever relevant, much less relevant in any way. Much less still relevant in any way, sorry. She wasn't. She was just like a Destiny Orbiter, right? She just benefited from Twitch raids when Destiny ended and he was still on Twitch. Yeah, I had an accent. I was emoting with my hands even though I'm not on camera. Like a retard. And I knocked my coffee cup.
I'm probably never going to help anybody ever again. The fact that you insist that others should give you money is insulting. Oh no, I asked for an income. Guys, if you feel like it, and if you like the concept, please consider subscribing, super chatting, or becoming a member. I greatly appreciate it. You should still help me. I don't know with what, but I still want to reserve it. I'll think about it. But I don't think I'm going to do that again.
Right, she was quite a spurg before.
Triple down.
I imagine that, you know, a lot of you know, after a lot of panels and
Oh, did she just say What was that? She said an as well.
She's mad. She's mad. She's pissed. She's mad. She's pissed. Oh, she's mad.
The insistence is part of the problem. I don't think I've ever insisted that anybody has to give me money. I will say like 3 times a stream, 3 to 4 times a stream. Hey guys, if you like the content, please consider subscribing, super chatting. I do this. This is how I make my income. And you know, it's very helpful to me if you're able to donate or super chat or become a member, dono some memberships. Fuck, why do I keep saying I'm trying to get out of it, guys. Sorry. Just bear with me. And yeah, remember to super chat, guys. Come on. I would like to make minimum wage tonight. It would be really nice, okay? And remember, if we reach our super chat goals on YouTube, I will do a little mini concert for you guys. You're becoming a member. Sometimes I will demand it as a joke, but I don't think I've ever been serious. And yeah, remember to super chat, guys. Come on. I would like to make minimum wage tonight. It would be really nice, okay? And remember, if we reach our super... about that, so...
was in fact quite a spurg. All right, she was quite a spurg before.
Yeah, Stardust, you know what else would get you minimum wage every night? Bartending.
But imagine that, you know, a lot of you know, after a lot of panels and debates, she has changed.
All streamers insist that their users give them money. Okay. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, Kissing Gonzo. Star demanded I give her money or she would shoot my dog. I don't even have a dog. I'm going to start doing that now. I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start hardcore doing it. Oh.
Probably for the better in terms of her speaking ability, isolated from everything else. Okay? Isolated from everything else. Like, obviously, as a person, I don't like her. But, specifically, in terms of, you know, the speaking ability, again, this is why you need to be continuously improving. Okay? This is why you need to be continuously...
Okay. I have never said this, okay? And I think the fact that I've never said this speaks a lot, right? I think Foodshops has gone very personal on their...
Probably for the better in terms of her speaking ability, isolated from everything else.
Okay.
Okay? Isolated from everything else.
Okay, Foodshops, Kirk.
Obviously, as a person, I don't like her. But, specifically, in terms of, you know, the speaking ability, again, this is why you need to be continuously improving. Okay? This is why you need to be continuously...
Okay. I have never said this, okay? And I think the fact that I've never said this speaks a lot, right? I think Foodshops has gone very personal on me with some of these insults. She's gone very, very low with some of these insults about me. I still refuse to call her a PDF file. I still refuse to call her a lot of things. You know what I've also heard through the grapevine?
What has Foodshops said that is untrue? You don't have evidence to call Foodshops a pedophile unless you change your opinion on a lolly all of a sudden and totally U-turn. But you've already sort of wrote yourself into a position where you can't do that, really. So you can't call her a pedophile without some other new evidence. But everything that Foodshops has said has been about Stardust has been totally true. She is a stammering fucking moron who hasn't improved in years of doing this job.
For tomfoolery and Stardust, one does not need to earn minimum wage or enough to pay rent if you're not alive.
Thank you, Doobie. Thank you for the $3.33. Yeah, she's acting like she's doing Foodshops a big favor by not calling her a pedophile. Yeah. That's not doing her a favor, retard. And you shouldn't be, that shouldn't be the way you operate anyway. That should not be the way you operate anyway. You should say what you think about the issue and make the best content you can. Why are you sitting there couching your language with your friends? There is no shot I would sit here and couch... Can you imagine me couching my language for Chud? No, I'll get on here. Call him homosexual. Call him a chaser. Joke about the time that he DM'd that girl who turned out to be 17 and said that he could tell her she was a virgin from how shy she was. Oh my god, I was not aware. Yeah, go... Quit that. I have to be clear. I always phrase it like that, but I should be clear. I should be clear. He didn't know she was 17. It was bullshit Twitter cancellation nonsense. She said she was over 18. She did lie to him directly. So... yeah, I should be clear about that one. Talk about it, to be fair, because otherwise it does have... It's been a long time since that happened. I'm not sure a lot of people even remember it.
That a lot of people say about Foodshops. They say that Foodshops is a cloud shark.
Yo, thanks for the raid, Becky. Thank you, Becky, Cope and Seed, for the raid. We're having fun here. We're just hog riding. We're watching some Stardust content. Obviously, you've joined at a perfect time. I hope you're having fun. You should continue to.
Cloud shark? No. They also say that she does things performatively for content. I have said that in this stream today, but I don't think I've said it much before, so.
Oh no, someone was being performative for content. Oh no. Imagine someone putting effort into being entertaining. There's actually nothing more alien to Stardust than the concept that someone may go on stream and do things to entertain people. This is a foreign concept.
I don't know if any of you guys in here listen to the now recording thing. You know, I just was honest about my feelings, so.
Trying to improve the way that you're talking, right? because now
Kiss and Gonzo says give Star money. I think giving Star money is very.
Beckett should poison.
Thank you, Doobie, for the $3.33.
Smart, damn. Thanks. Star, when I was in Toastmasters, we used to have an buzzer. You should get one and buzz her each time. Interesting. It does seem like a bit of a stretch to think that there would be clout sharks in the drama sphere. I mean, even if she was a clout shark, like, what's the point in saying it, right? Like, I'm still in her Discord. Don't chat much, but this feels a bit middle school for her, in my opinion. Stardust is the biggest shark I know. So true, Akana boy. So true. Somebody posted something about Tipster and Keffels. I might have to go over it tomorrow, though. I think I did see this video. Yeah. Anyways.
We can see that work actually pays off.
Throughout tonight. So I'm going to finish, and you will finish, and then we will hop off. But so the first one, okay? So you can't force people to feel attracted to something that they don't feel attracted to. No amount of sitting down in front of a 20-year-old and telling her that she shouldn't want to date somebody who's
That's
62,
not
who
even
has a lot of money. However
okay.
ridiculous you think those standards are, you sitting down and explaining that to somebody is not going to make them want what they do not want. So I don't know why, like, you think like it's informing a ton of women they feel so entitled is going to make them feel less entitled if you buy that as a premise in the first place. So I think it's doomed from the get-go. Number one. Number two, this is just true. Society is better when women are pickier. Society is better when women are.
Oh my god, these people all sound like retarded Destiny clones. That's because these are retarded people who tried to copy Destiny.
Pickier for a couple, because when women are pickier with who they choose to date, they are more likely to choose partners who are more likely to support them and to take care of them when they're pregnant, more likely to protect them. When we say protect, we don't mean, you know, going off and getting into fights at the bar, right? Or like charging the guy that comes to the front door. We mean someone who is going to be there for you when you get cancer, someone who is going to pick up the groceries like when you're sick and you need chicken noodle soup, someone who is going to be able to help your son finish his algebra homework.
What do you think about Teal Swan Star? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is.
Dinner. That's what we mean. We need someone who has the ability to step up to the plate and to be a responsible partner. That is more likely to happen if you push women to be picky as opposed to not being picky. And the consequences of not pushing that, the burden that is borne on that is not the individual unhappiness of mom and dad. It's the unhappiness of their kids and the unhappiness of their aunts and uncles.
Econoboy says, I refuse to help my children with their algebra. Damn, Econoboy. They need to pick themselves up by their bootstraps? Damn. Algebra is woke? Oh no. Teal Swan is an emotional and psychological swami? Huh, I don't know anything about that, yeah.
Now also have to help to take care of those kids because mom decided to date somebody who was a bad fit. And the grandparents who now have to step in. The larger community has to step in. This is the consequence of telling women not to be picky with who they choose to date. Is they wind up creating families or relationships that negatively impact the people around them. And that's why we as a society take interest in the individual dating decisions that people make. It's because it's not just about you having a negotiation with another person. It's your life, all of the people in your life, making contact with all of the people in their life, and you choosing to come together to create a family structure together. That's why we care, and that's why we push women to be picky. Finally, the obvious point that like Star has, God bless her, has pounded this over and over again, women are safer when they're pickier. And I understand that like it hurts and bruises a lot of men's feelings to hear the statistics about rape and crime. And I understand that nobody likes hearing that. And I understand that like the vast majority of men that I bump into off the street are probably decent people, right? Like probably not people who are going to be in an alleyway.
Okay, all right.
Anything else? Some interesting agreements.
Unlike yours or everyone else.
Can and are influenced throughout our life by a wide variety of factors. So never.
Okay, all right. But with that, okay, I would like to move on to the second.
I did
panel
see
that
that, Coco Marie.
Okay. So, in regards to the shambling remains of Twitchable, all right, there's a second thing. There's a second panel apparently after this one. So we're gonna take a look at that one. All right. Now I don't know who in the world hosted it, but friend of the stream, Black Yamato and Egghead have both been on this panel. So yeah, we're gonna take a look.
Thanks for being here.
I don't know why this panel happened. Apparently Rezzivaer and Neve were also on here. So that's pretty like crazy as well. Just mean because, okay, I'll do a little short introduction. Okay, I'll do a little short introduction. So it was Stardust channel? Yeah, I got you. So Rezzivaer, the person on the bottom left, okay, the bottom left.
I didn't know she kept reviewing me. I thought this ended here. Wait, why is she reviewing this now? I'm confused.
Little guy over there. All right, Rezzivaer is a former bridge around the start of my content creation. And Rezzivaer...
Okay, get to the fucking content. Get to the fucking content.
Her neighbor was the one who ends up calling. And she ends up getting back on. Yeah, and that's like her content. She's like what was like...
where did they put it? There's no... Oh, okay. They must have...
this.
there's a new chest, it's called like a big chest, which has almost double the size of a regular chest, which
feels really basic. So
Oh,
I
I
think
see
I'm
how
in min-max, right?
Okay,
It feels really basic. So I end up every single time I play, I end up dating the same person. It's like, yeah, I can just farm up all the stuff that I need to do this, like
Yeah.
almost like within like the first like I don't know, like 6-7 hours of playing the game. You farm up
Yeah.
everything, you get Haley, and that's like cool. I never cared for the dating part of it at all, and I've never been we're gaming in min-max. We're gaming in min-max.
Okay, I'll introduce who this is. This is Neve. Okay, this is Neve. Is Zonia passed away? I don't think so. I don't think Zonia passed away. Okay, so this is Neve. All right. Now who is Neve? Neve is somebody, right? Who is there's a group of people. Okay, and this is like a very very large group of people.
Is Zonia dead?
These kinds of people only side with people who are not the dogpile group, but the people doing the dogpile. Okay, they are the people doing dogpile, and the reason they're cowards. Okay, they don't have.
Hi,
any
Duck something.
principles.
How's it going?
Only side they take is a side that has the mainstream opinion. Okay, for example, I'll say this much. All right. After a lot of this
Also,
drama
hi,
stuff,
Silver
okay, a lot of this drama stuff. I think Neve at some point, Neve, after the Wick incident, where Wick was being unfair to me, and that basically, it brought the public onto my side.
Are you winning Stardew?
Onto my side. Neve seemed more friendly during that period. Okay, seemed more friendly during that period. The drama stuff.
I like Neve too.
I'm talking specifically about when Wick didn't allow me on while him, Brianna Wu, were smack talking alongside counterpoints. That's what I'm talking about. There's a group of people who's very slimy and have no principles. I'm saying that this group of people are specifically people who tend to side more with their friends than their principles. And along with that, they will only side with the majority opinion. Okay, they will only side with the majority opinion. Okay, so for example, during that Wick drama that went down, right, where I wasn't being led on by Brianna Wu, all that stuff, like I said, okay, Neve and other people were more amicable towards me. All right, at least, I think I forgot the person's name, but the Wick Dick writer. At least the Wick Dick writer was writing Wick's dick. Okay, came on and challenged me. Fine, you face me down like that. However, Neve was more friendly, and then after the public opinion turned against me, Neve became anti.
You mean leader?
So there seems to be this entire dichotomy here, where
That
Neve
homo.
switches back and forth,
That guy
but
sucks.
in congruence with public opinion only. So which is it that Neve believes? Who knows at this point? I don't know. All right, Lynn, hi. And Neve apparently, all right, stands out a bit more just because Neve has came onto my stream before in order to chew me out, right? Because there's a difference between hating from a distance and creating videos about me, versus, which is universally accepted, versus hopping on and hating somebody enough to give a person hate, right? So yeah.
Right. So where is?
I hate guessing in games. I hate guessing in games. Like when it comes to the survival ones, anything involving crafting, I get frustrated really quickly. But I like a game like this, I think it's cute. It's hard to win, so yeah, Stardew, yeah, I like Stardew, pretty cool. I mean, I'd like to get into it, but it seems like the kind of game you want to play with someone else, you know? So
Yeah.
For me, it is like it's always been a Zen. I've always played this. Like,
Are you saying Neve turned because public perception turned? Neve's spineless and has to lose more. Yes, exactly. Yes. I think Neve has done, I think at least one hippie stream on me or something, like at least one anti-Foodshop stream.
What I don't understand is everybody else has made a hit piece on Foodshops, and she's way more generous to them than she's being to me. Even though I like stuck my neck out for her when I really didn't need to. That's what I don't understand.
Because you're sitting there pretending to be a friend and fucking trying to control her content over it, using fucking your friendship as leverage to be like, stop talking about lolly food shops, stop growing your channel food shops, stop succeeding food shops, because you're a fucking freak. That's why. That's why.
And then afterwards, okay, after the whole Wick incident happened, Neve just happened to hop onto my voice chat and pretended that nothing happened. What? Excuse me?
Trish is acting like you betrayed her or something, which seems crazy. Look, I won't deny.
Does Zonia have cancer or
that,
something?
like,
Some
yeah,
shit
again,
like that. I don't
then
know.
how it
Dude.
melts on the now recording
I
stream.
don't know
Like,
what's
what do you
going
want me
on,
to do?
but
Why?
yeah,
Yeah.
something like
I didn't make a
that.
hit piece on her. I didn't have a dedicated stream to Foodshops. I didn't have, or a dedicated stream to specifically shitting on Foodshops, whereas other people have. I didn't talk about her at all after the now recording stream. That was the last of it that I was ever going to talk about her. I don't know what to say. Unfortunate star L, now everyone is going to be all I told you so. Whatever it is, what it is, yeah. The way the cookie crumbles, yeah. Again, I didn't do any of those things, and I am like the biggest bad guy in this. It's fucking wild.
Anime.
Oh my god. And then after that, Jesus, all these cans. Holy crap. But then after that, okay, then Neve hopped onto my stream to chew me out. It's like, okay, all right, I get it now.
it's completely solo. I can Stardew Magic for me, 'cause, like, I never played with multiplayer.
I've never played multiplayer either. I've only played Stardew Valley single player. I did get back to play Sunhaven with me a little bit. But yeah, but he, obviously things like jumping from game to game. So yeah.
Yeah, that's I mean that's fine. I mean, that's gonna be me. And that's gonna be most people. Like for me, it's like I've been playing AoE 2 a lot lately, and that has been
he jumps like he spends like a week on a game basically, and then jumps. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Okay, we're moving forward. I don't know.
There's a huge mistake made on behalf of gamer journalists. It's less effective on. Each one I'm hearing has to do with people pushing.
it's like just like that's like
Yeah.
Is this a lolly anime? Is that what this is?
I thought it's not.
Is it? This is a lolly anime, isn't it? It sounds like a lolly anime, dude. However, the time that Frieren spends with her comrades is equivalent to merely a fraction of her life, which has lasted over 1,000 years. Sounds like a lolly anime to me, dude. It's sounding sus. It's the best fantasy anime since Spice and Wolf. But would I enjoy Spice and Wolf now? Would I actually enjoy it now? Would I? I don't know that I would. Because it's like it's kind of a gay show, isn't it? Really. Inuyasha is trash, and only 12-year-old girls like it. Thanks, Smith. I've never seen Inuyasha, so I've got no thoughts on that. I know Xena, I think, is a big Inuyasha fan, right? Best anime since Welcome to the NHK. Nah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Welcome to the NHK is fucking goated, though. We're not, anyway, stop the anime tangent. Stop the anime tangent, okay?
Not just data exploitation that's concerned, but how they can influence Americans, especially in an election year. That makes some sense. I'll talk about it.
But we have to say the same for all other social media sites because like Facebook was like influential in like the disinformation campaign. It's not just they only target TikTok because it's the hip new thing, but like Facebook and like Twitter played a huge part in how the 2016 election. I think it's a little bit unfair to target TikTok just because of its relation to China. But so the information for Facebook though, you have to keep in mind was sold to like what third-party the Cambridge Analytica, right? Which isn't hosted or it's not an entity of any particular government. So I think that I wouldn't say that it's not just me. I just don't agree with the parallel. I personally believe that
I know
they're right to take a risk, obviously. And I think like the difference between like our data is going to be taken from all social media. It has been done that way historically in ways that we do not like. But it's like where do you want do we want it in the hands of like corporations at home, or do you want it international in the hands of like adversaries of energy? And that's why I look at it. I know Canada, I'm Canadian, so I know Canada is watching what happens in the US, and I think that they are considering a ban. They already follow the US in banning from devices in Canadian governments or whatever. So I'm hoping they go through with that. I would like to see that. That'd be something that would be.
Wait, okay, we have to step forward. Right. Okay, let me introduce another dredge of Twitch people. Okay, Tuna Chip. All right, this person is brain dead. Entertaining, but brain dead. Okay, it's okay. You need your fair share of brain dead people. All right.
Jesus.
So, Tuna, what's there to say about Tuna? I guess not that much, is there? I guess Tuna's just sort of around. But I think Tuna was also one of the pro clutchers over the whole incident with me and the drama and stuff. But instead of actually diving into the nuances of the conversation, he was just like any one of the other pro clutchers. So, yeah, I think that's about it.
Vote for this particular bill. I can't say that obviously, but
that's a great example of like how like these platforms are used for propaganda, right? Like look at do you ever see the like IDF or like soldier booty dances and shit like that? Like that's like something that we already know happens. So like those dances are not as innocent as you would like to pretend they are. They are. We know that they are. We know that they're evil. That they are using our coon brains against us, and that's why we need to know the coon immediately. Destroy everything. It's worthless.
Oh damn, this Foodshops going to roast me too when I'm on. I mean I didn't roast Yamano, so you're probably safe. We're just using words right now, Melanie.
All I want to do is grill, sip a monster, and watch Ninja Scroll / sips. Okay.
You're a clown. You have Dunning-Kruger. You think you're a lot smarter than you are, but you're not. Okay. And honestly, you're pretty hard. Okay. So that is what I'm gonna say about you. Right. You know, I was actually talking about you. I was actually talking about you with some other people. All right.
Wait, who's Foodshops talking about here?
Oh damn, this Foodshops going to roast me too when I'm on. I mean I didn't roast Yamano, so you're probably safe. We're just using words right now, Melanie. You're a clown. You have Dunning-Krugers. You think you're a lot smarter than you are, but you're not.
Melanie.
Okay. And honestly, you're pretty hard. Okay. So that is what I'm gonna say about you. Right. You know, I was actually talking about you. I was actually talking about you with some other people. All right. You have a tendency to spread out in private. I don't think I spread out in private all that much, but you have a tendency to spread out in private, and it's very embarrassing. Okay. So.
Good, how are you?
So are you mostly sorry? I was talking with Ferry, and then you already know this. Ferry's gonna be hopping on here in a second. And, so we're talking about whether or not sexuality inside of social media is being used for instrumental means, like politically.
What the hell? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, this is just a natural question.
Oh, this is just another conversation. What are you all talking about?
Melanie, let me know. Okay, let me know when you finish that video essay about commentary YouTubers or whatever. Like how many months has it been now? Like 6 months, 7 months. You said you're gathering data by being in the chats of people you dislike, but you're participating, you're speaking with people instead of just observing. You know, if you're participating, aren't you really diluting the facts that you're supposed to be putting in your video essay? By the way, if you guys don't know, Melanie said that she is planning to create a video essay specifically about me and some other people who are commentators. Okay, and apparently she said that she was going to do this months ago.
Yo, right? White Dragon with the 5 gifted. Thank you, White Dragon, for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah, Ninetales is horrific. Frieren is not lolly. Sid is very, very passionate about this, I see. It's only confirming this is not a show that I want to watch. This Sid guy is a Carmen Rider autist. This is not a good example. Listen, bro, Kamen Rider is just turbo autistic. It is turbo autistic.
I can make a video essay, all right, in 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, 1 to 2 weeks.
No, Kamen Rider, it's like it's Power Rangers, but without any of the American stuff. It's just all Japanese, and there's like way more series of it. It's like there's an endless amount of shows and movies, and and they all look like bugs. They look like bugs. Instead of looking cool, they look like bugs.
To be honest, I just don't really, do all these things all too often, right? And I have made a good amount of things, okay? But Melanie, it's where's it? Where's Melanie? Hold on, we'll go to your YouTube channel. When I try to search you up on YouTube, you don't even show up. That's how irrelevant you are. Well, looks like you're not there. Melanie, I'm gonna say this right now, okay? If you come into chat, all right, and then you start throwing shit at me and I throw shit back, are you gonna say that I'm obsessive, or are you the obsessive one who comes into chat specifically of people like Kuihman, some other people, and me in order to A-log, right? Who exactly here is the obsessive one? Who exactly here is the obsessive one? Right?
So the TikTok right? And so
if TikTok expands, then another website will become TikTok. That's just the answer, right? It'll be YouTube Shorts, or it'll be
Oh, it's just YouTube.
which I'm okay with. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the formatting of the videos, your ability to post it, how much time you get sucked into that video. It has like everything to do with who it is.
which is a shame because in China, frankly, I think that China is more likely to ban.
Oh, so that changed. Body of a 26-year-old has now changed to body of a 16-year-old. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, dude.
The format of TikTok, that type of like algorithmic short form sweeping thing, they're more likely to do than America is. They care more about like the life quality of their citizens, ones they care about, than America does. We care more about like whether or not this is a security risk, whether or not this is potentially an economic boon to a primary enemy. That's what Congress cares about.
I'm told that they don't.
Okay. Also, I've got to give her some time. Editing takes long. It has been months. It has been months at this point. There's plenty of content at this point. Melanie Cosmo Fox, who are you? The space's favorite anti-Semite. Okay.
Actually,
Here,
true.
Melanie, I will usher you along. Okay. You get to have your chance to create your video. 24-hour timeout. There you go. All right.
Actually, it's
Wait, hold on. I'd like to introduce some more of these people. Okay. So, Fairy Queen. I already introduced Fairy Queen. This is Queen Alexa. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck it is about this person, but apparently this person groomed somebody, supposedly. This person has grooming allegations for whatever reason. I have no idea. All right.
Stardust like a deer in headlights. Because Stardust fucking absolutely rode for Queen Alexa. I have videos about this on my channel. Stardust rode for Queen Alexa. Basically, what Queen Alexa did was repeatedly try to get a... So Queen Alexa, for those who don't know, is a trans person who is not actually transitioning. They're trans in spirit. Because they're a pro wrestler. I say pro wrestler for like carnivals, like a carny. They do like the fake like backyard carny WWE trailer trash shit. And they can't transition because they still want to be able to do that. And if they transition, they won't be able to do that. Now they claim to be about 24 years old. They sound about 36. The way they talk about their life makes them sound a lot older. And this individual, and we've never had any confirmation of age. I don't think we know what this person looks like at all. This individual repeatedly tried to isolate a 17-year-old in a Discord, and was constantly talking about transitioning and about just weird little things, and then got them into calls. And then there was one instance where there was about 6 people in a call, and every other witness there said that Queen Alexa said something to the effect of, "When I come to your state, I'm going to bend you up into a pretzel and fuck you." That's what Queen Alexa said to the 17-year-old in a call with several witnesses. And all these witnesses said it happened, but Queen Alexa said, "Well, you've got no evidence, so I'm just going to say it didn't happen." And then kept saying it didn't. Literally said like almost those exact words, and then kept saying it didn't happen, and Stardust just defended it. So I've got videos about all of that drama on my channel if you want to go back and look at those. That is there. If you want to go learn the deep lore on that. But yeah. We'll keep watching. We'll see if any details of the Queen Alexa thing get discussed here. If Stardust just sits there like with a face like a slapped ass.
Actually,
Melanie, I will usher you along, okay? You get to have your chance to create your video. Make our time out. There you go. All right.
Actually, it's
Wait, hold on. I'd like to introduce some more of these people, okay? So, Fairy Queen. I already introduced Fairy Queen. This is Queen Alexa. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck it is about this person, but apparently this person groomed somebody, supposedly. This person has grooming allegations for whatever reason. I have no idea. All right, so yeah. I mean, all I know is that at some point, Queen Alexa has entered my server. She's joined my server, and Ninetales was in my server as well. And well, apparently Ninetales left the server because of Queen Alexa, because she claims that Queen Alexa is stalking her or following her around, which could be true. I don't know. But yeah. I'm mad that she's making a hit piece on you, but not me. She's not making anything. I don't even know if she's started yet. Okay, I don't even know if Ninetales even knows how to use editing software. Right? Yeah.
Comment them not actually allow kids.
What the heck? Hello? Hello?
Hi, what's up? What's up?
Hi.
Hi, this is dramatic. Is it dramatic? I feel like this is
I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm a little sick though.
I'm doing perfectly fine, thank you.
That's great.
Okay.
I'm moving soon, so I'm kind of sad.
You're moving back to Canada, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
The general, was there a question or a prompt that I can at least dig into a little bit? Because yeah, I didn't hear that.
We didn't really have a prompt. It was, I mean, I guess it was neat.
Hello? Yeah.
I'm not sorry, and I apologize for nothing.
Did you not, or did you not, did you not, wait, okay, never mind.
It was-
All that stuff. There's nothing intrinsic about that privacy. Does that make sense?
Oh my
I get
god.
yours, okay? Are you free to do that? You don't care about privacy.
Say, like, people ask you your opinion.
Sebastian is definitely Nick Fuentes. Just for the record.
I have an air fryer?
I'm afraid I'm not elite enough to own.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not like you, Tiberius. What the color elite?
It's $103. I swear to God.
Oh, they're not really fine. Alright, fair enough. Okay, cool, awesome, splendid. Perfect even. Okay.
Why does Stardust always sweep for weird sexual stuff? She only does it when it's women and trans people, though. She will never do it for a man. That's the thing. Because she is so deathly afraid and hateful towards any time she sees a man in a relationship or a man talking about sex. It bothers her very, very deeply. She doesn't want to admit that. She doesn't admit that, but it does. It comes through very clearly. She says that she's triggered by penises. Obviously, she is the OG, eternal Amber Heard dick rider for some reason. Yeah, she will just absolutely defend to the death anytime a woman or trans person does something abusive or weird. But just, yeah, fucking hates men. It's pretty crazy. Like, there was the whole shit when the Foodshops drama was going on. She's like, well, I think it's way more worrying the people who look at petite stuff compared to lolly. It's like these are women that are 18 plus years old versus drawings of children. But because they're real, slim, young looking women, that upsets her. It's okay.
Okay, I like how Tiberius dropped that in there. Okay, cool. I think we're done with the Twitch segment. Yeah, I just want to say that, I think Twitch is just continuing to be like, because originally Twitch wasn't exactly like a circle of friends, right? Does that make sense? It wasn't originally just simply a circle of friends.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't that
It
just
kinda
simply
was.
feel like a circle
Oh
of
yeah,
friends?
Abby has linked the Queen Alexa streams and the farm in the Discord. So guys, that's a great time to remind you. Please go to the Discord at discord.gg/Kuihman. But also, please like the stream, subscribe to the channel, buy a membership, gift a membership, buy a super chat if you can. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Anything else?
It was absolutely a circle of friends. I used to run Chaos Cast, and the vibe was very circle of friends. We had D&Ds once a week, and that was absolutely circle of friends,
Nothing intrinsically wrong about that, right? But it's all there is.
The only thing is that as content creators, I think we all keep each other far away, right? Hi, Nintendo Mail, how's it going? Why can't I see your beautiful...
Give more money, you're poor tonight. We're actually doing okay tonight. We're doing pretty right tonight. But Stardust saying this shit about it being a circle of friends just absolutely speaks to the exact same issue that I've brought up so many times, where all these streamers are not here. They're not here because they want to make an entertaining piece of content. They're not even here to make money and have a career. They are like purely here to have internet friends. That's it. That's all they want. They just want internet friends. They'll build a little moderator team that is exclusively made up of people that they want to date so that they can maximize their interactions with them. It's very ill. It's very ill. Will you or can you ever stream on Twitch? I got a Prime sub to burn. I just don't want to get banned on Twitch because I can't go on a Twitch stream. Becky was a mod. Yeah, Becky was a mod, I believe. So yeah. Flashback to J-Stalk and his call-ins while offline. No, J-Stalk actually is here to make content and make money. That's the thing. Even if, I mean, I do it too. I set it on public VC. If I'm waiting for people to join, I'll set it on public VC, or at least one with a lot of people there. He was in his call-ins channel. So the only people that can join there are like streamers or someone he drags someone in. It's just very strange. J-Stalk does have a real job, but he got... No, Boots. But J-Stalk got a proper like full-time employment, and then his streaming took off. So he immediately like quit the full-time employment, went back to contracting. Has had like no contracting work come in as far as I know right now, I think he said. So he is just like full-time streaming right now. I think he says he's making replacement income, he said on stream as well. So he's not just here for friends. You know, you can say whatever you want about J-Stalk, but he is absolutely here to make something of it. Not just like Stardust, who is just here for a little group of internet friends to try and, you know, build up her ego and validate her.
Face because I may have been engaging in some activity right before. Dude, Naptown is the best drama farmer in the world. I fucking love
Wait,
Naptown.
what
They're
was
so
that?
Wrong about that, right? But it's all there is.
The only thing is that as content creators, I think we all keep each other far away, right? Hi, Nintendo Mail, how's it going?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was saying as well about this. About building a circle of friends online. This is like this is why you failed, Stardust. This is the attitude that caused you to fail. I don't want to piss off my friends. I don't want to step on any toes. I'm not going to criticize people. I'm going to defend my friends. Why don't we do D&D together, guys? Let's do D&D together, guys. This is why you're a failure. No one wants to watch you play D&D, Stardust. Nobody wants to watch you play D&D. Literally no one. D&D content, when it works because it has a group of sort of creative, witty, original people who have like recognition to their name and face and have good chemistry between each other. And you need like all of that for it to actually be like vaguely entertaining. Otherwise, it's the most boring shit in the world. So the idea that like the chaos, there's the Chaos Cast D&D panel every week. Nobody's watching that. The fuck?
Going. Why can't I see your beautiful face? Because I may have been engaging in some activity right before.
But what does that mean? What was
Dude,
she
Naptown
doing?
is the best drama farmer in the world. I fucking love Naptown. They're so funny. Naptown, don't
was
play
she
the game with
doing?
me, okay? Just talk to me straight. Okay?
Right? It's all there is.
I will do the content for you, Naptown. You don't have to bait me, all right?
There's nothing more.
What was she doing? She makes like just fucking racking lines or some shit. I just what was that comment?
No. It's just kind of a shame, you know what I mean? Because anybody outside that circle of friends is excluded, right? Okay. Okay, we might be watching a very remedial video. Maybe. Maybe a very remedial video.
Just a
Do
quick.
I have Foodshops server?
So this got linked on subreddit drama, all right?
That's just there it is. Well, I mean, we were always we were always pretty friendly. Some of us more so than others, but to say that we're all dependent on each other's audiences, right? Of course, we're gonna be like somewhat friendly to each other, even if we get into fights. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. Like, I get it. It sucks. It probably feels real bad.
Foodshops super chatted $1.99. $1.99 from Foodshops.
No,
Mr. Girl should have launched this Punjab into the sun.
Yep. Thank you, Max. Thank you for the $2.
This one is Turkey Tom Katie Bugs and the myth of the perfect victim.
Jesus.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna see what this is. If there's nothing, then there's nothing, okay? But let me talk about the boring life of the pink. No, it's space. Thank you.
This video is intended as a companion piece to my video.
I was just smoking, so you're gonna have to give me like 5 minutes before I call into her stream or whatever.
Oh God! So, you had to still those nerves for Foodshops, for the confrontation with Foodshops. You know, maybe it's maybe Stardust. Maybe it's a good thing, a good idea for you specifically to avoid any cognitive impairment while on stream. I would say you specifically. Seriously. Maybe go with the energy drinks, like Foodshops. Maybe go with the coffee. Maybe go with, I don't know, meth. Let's not. Why are you trying to be dumber? Why are you trying to sound stupider? That's not the play, Stardust. Come on. You'd wine mom Stardust. Oh no.
Just go back a little bit and see some of the stuff she said.
Dumber and less confrontational Stardust. Can you think of anything worse?
Of the green, okay? Don't freak out, chat. I'm not a smoker now.
And you know what's part of like a sad, what's kind of sad thing?
This
is
is
Wick, all right? Especially
this is
Wick.
setting me
This guy's
off.
insufferable, right? And I'll tell you why he's so insufferable. Because
All this talk.
Wick thinks that he has talent, and he thinks that he's actually worth something, and his arrogance, his pride, his hubris is his downfall.
The brunt of the child rearing, and on top of that, we're working equal amount of hours as our male counterparts, even though we're not getting paid as much as them usually because we take on more to deal with domestic duties, ironically. So yeah, we can talk about it, but like men have an average of like I think like 10 more hours of free time per week than their female counterparts when they're in marriage. Men I've seen move countries, move cities, move states to go be with their male partner, leave all the family behind. That was a tradition for a huge part of human history, was for women to be given away by her family to the family of the man she's marrying, and guess what? She's not going to see her family very much anymore. You think there's a loneliness problem then? There probably was. And now today, women are have more rights than ever. Women are sharing more domestic labor than ever with their male counterparts, and we're still getting raw end of the deal. We're still dealing with the fact that we still are doing the brunt of the domestic work, the brunt of the child rearing, the brunt of other things, and our male counterparts come home and drink beer and watch TV when we come home. Yeah, don't even get me started on stay-at-home moms.
This is kind of silly. So part, like, a lot of what you're describing right now is women not feeling entitled to correct things, which should be negotiation power in a relationship.
So this is how Star wishes she talked all the time. Not really. I think I just get heated in debates and I talk that way. That's just how it is, right? Here's the thing. Again, to reiterate on the part of the ums and the uhs.
Owned.
No matter what the solution I choose for it, people are going to be unhappy. They're going to be unhappy that I do a bunch of ums. They're going to be unhappy that I do a bunch of uhs.
No, how about you? Wait. Wait. No, you're meant to stop. You're meant to get better at speaking. You're meant to improve. What do you mean no one's ever going to be happy? What do you mean? Maybe don't impair your cognitive ability. Maybe don't impair your cognitive ability while you're on stream as well. This is Kuihman, reacting to Stardust, reacting to Foodshops, reacting to Stardust, and none of them talk for minutes at a time. What? What? I'm talking constantly, Ninja. I've already commented on these panels. I already covered this panel. I'm not going to sit here and dissect the fucking panel that Foodshops is watching.
If I don't do those things and I pause instead of saying and ah, if I take a pause instead of saying and ah, because that's the way that you fix it, is you pause, people get mad at me because I have dead air.
Because
and,
you're
if I
dead.
don't do it where I pause,
Oh, wait. Because your dead air is insane.
But instead,
what?
Repeat parts of the phrase or a sentence, or repeat a word. People get mad about that too. So, no, I meant the sped up part. Oh, okay.
It's like she's like, no matter what I do, everyone's going to hate it. So here are my options. I either spam and every time I speak, pause for minutes at a time, or repeat myself over and over. These aren't the only options, Stardust. You could just try and improve at the fucking job or quit. Are you actually incapable of improving your speech or getting better at public speaking? Or getting better at performing under pressure? You're just incapable of that? I've tried nothing and I'm all out of options. Yeah, literally.
People get mad at me for saying So I can change the way that I speak, but people are going to be mad most of the way how I speak, right? And obviously I can get better with the ums and the uhs, but again, most people do say some amount of ums and uhs. They just don't say it in a way that breaks up sentences the way that I do. I'm really bad about that. And yeah, I can try, but it's just the way that it is.
No, come on. It's so delusional to act like it's just... She just does it just as much as everyone else. She's just worse at it. The way she does it just makes it sound worse. She's like this with everything. Always like this. I don't feel like my takes are as bad as anyone else. People just give me a harder time because I'm a woman. People don't take me seriously because I'm a brown woman. It's just because of how it's seen. It's not because of what I'm doing. It's just because of how it's seen. No, Stardust. It's you. It's you.
Thank you for the subscribe. FY Foods had to kill stream. She'll be back in a bit. Wait, why'd she have to kill stream? Do you know other languages have different versions of our It has to do something with the median sound of language. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, Kay. It's almost 2 a.m. We might have to have our conversation tomorrow with Foodshops. I wasn't going to stream, but I guess I'll stream if she wants to talk tomorrow.
Wait, Stardust.
Really recorded and logged to join.
You weren't going to stream, but I guess I'll stream if she wants to talk tomorrow. Why are you taking days off? Why are you taking optional days off? I thought you were trying to make this your career. I thought you were trying to redeem this. Why are you taking optional days? Why are you taking days off where you don't have to do something else? Why are you not streaming every day that you can? You already only stream like 3 times a week, no? What? These people like say they want to do this, but don't put any effort in. The fuck?
Join the Discord, so nothing. This Discord are you talking about? Yeah, I heard about Sunday in OK Life. Oh, Saturday. Next Saturday, should I be scared? I don't know. No, not Sunday. You're right. It was Saturday. Okay, I'm tired. 2 a.m. as if you're gone.
Does she have another job? I don't think so, but even if she did, she said, I wasn't going to stream tomorrow, but I will, which means that she was available to stream tomorrow. Or today, I guess, now. She was available for it, so it's not like her work was in the way. She's just choosing not to stream.
Wait, what fear? And okay, like, yeah, I don't know. When is your mini documentary coming out? I don't have a documentary. I have a hit piece coming out, okay? And I don't know when it's coming out because it's taking me a while to put it together, okay?
There's a hit piece coming. Oh my god.
Don't worry, it's not on Foodshops. As a user of the internet, I refuse to subscribe. Fuck off, damn. Scrolling through X, scrolled up through something that YouTube may not like. I was just giving you a heads up, no problem. Yeah, somebody asked Foodshops if she wants to do it tomorrow because I'm tired.
Stardust, epic hit piece
also
incoming.
The pride in correcting the hit piece. Well. But yeah, please consider liking the YouTube stream, okay, guys? Boost me in the algorithm. Also, if you like the content, consider subscribing or super chatting or becoming a member. Am I missing part of the conversation here? I feel like I'm missing part of the conversation because people are having conversations, and I feel like I don't know where they're coming from.
What do you reckon the chances are a hit piece is on the PV lolly hypocrisy?
Oh, I'm missing. Okay.
Wasn't she going at counterpoints over it?
I thought about doing a podcast at some point.
Please don't.
Like,
Actually, no, please do.
Stuff? What do you guys think about that?
I think that's a great idea, Stardust. I think it's an amazing idea.
Yes, do that. Just Twitch.
Yes, yes. I think that's a great idea. I think that's great. That's the best idea I've ever heard. Stream of Consciousness podcast from Stardust.
A lot of the time, honestly.
So is that going to be weekly or daily, Stardust?
How would you feel about doing a D&D campaign, Star?
How much money am I going to make off of that?
Is Foodshops more calmed down now, at least? Like, she's pretty upset earlier, apparently. Or at least that's what people have been messaging me. Star would be like, what's the deal with airline peanuts?
A stream of conscious Stardust podcast would just be dead air. Wait, no, wait. Guys, I'm leaking the first episode of Stardust stream of consciousness podcast, okay? I'm leaking. I'm hacking her right now. I'm leaking it. I don't know why the dial-up modem sound for her fucking brain is just so funny to me.
So true. She took a deep breath. Okay. Look, I think I made a decent argument that, like, you know, all these people have been, like, way worse to her than I have. And she's acting like I'm the biggest enemy in the world. Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, I get you didn't ask me to defend you, but you sure did enjoy it. You know, like, you benefited from it and you did enjoy it. So I don't know what to say. Like, I stuck my neck out. I asked the other people. Rezzy, do you remember on the Now Recording stream, did I say anything particularly egregious about her? About Foodshops? I felt like I felt like of all the people on that podcast, I was still like the least critical. Am I crazy? I don't remember saying anything particularly bad. Rezzy says, I mean, not really, but I think she could interpret it that way. I think we both were, because I think we both had the smallest shred of hope. Huh, that's strange, Slugs McDugs. Let me check. Oh yeah, that might be just be a disclaimer because of the live stream call-ins part. We don't really record things in the server. The only place that things are recorded is if you're under specifically the live stream voice chats, you know? So that hope dashed on the rocks like Spartan children. You need to finish your essay because you're making people paranoid? Wait, really, Triggerman? Who am I making paranoid? Oh, Foodshops? My hit piece is not on Foodshops. My hit piece is not on Foodshops. I have no intentions. I have no reason to do that. When I said, like, on now recording that I didn't want to continue the drama or continue covering it or addressing it or whatever, I was serious about that, you know? So. Hi, Sarah's on Hinge. How's it going?
Jeez, this is painful, dude. I'm losing it here. I started reading YouTube comments. I'm like, totally. Whew. We need to get to the debate. How far away are we? We're close. We're close. Okay.
People are wondering who it's about. I feel like I've been pretty open about who it's about. It's about Frogan. Frogan hit piece.
Oh, it's a Frogan hit piece. Oh my god.
I mean, I had a Frogan fan in my chat a while back. I'm pretty sure even Frogan knows I'm making a hit piece on her.
This is like the female Wings versus Boogie when you think about it.
You know?
Yeah, and Boots, guess what? I've got a fucking stream to do, dude. I've got fucking at least 6 hours to fill here, Boots. Okay.
They should watch her stream. She said it like a lot and then memed it was a secret for like 2 days at most. Yeah. This is true. I've said who the hit piece is on for forever. Oh, maybe that's why I'm missing stuff, because it's on top chat, not live chat. Wait, Triggerman, where did you hear that people were getting paranoid about it?
I prefer 30 minutes of Gaza to Zaza then. Well, then you can donate
I love that 2 days of secrecy got people addicted,
$600.
yeah.
And you can get 30 minutes of Gaza to Zaza.
My throat. I don't smoke very often, so I forget how much it hurts my throat. So you should do a specific call-in show. Yeah, I plan on doing that. We need to set up like a certain day of the week or something.
Stardust, you don't have a big enough audience for a call-in show. Stardust, there's only like one person with a mic in your chat at any given time.
Foodshops just now thought it was about her, right? No, I was just putting a disclaimer there because I didn't want her to think it was about her. Because she's probably already paranoid enough about everything else, so. Somebody said she's available? I think it's probably because my throat hurts so much, probably best to wait till tomorrow.
Wait, she's trying to pussy out now? Because she smoked too much green?
I don't know. I don't know where that message is. I can't find it now.
She smoked the weed and now she can't debate? She can't even find her DMs. She's so stoned. She's so out of it. She's
Sorry, you dance? I do on, off camera. Never on camera.
Yeah, level it out with some cracks.
Oh, I see.
Come on.
Foodshops YouTube title. Destroying Stardust harder than Stardust destroys content. Damn.
True.
You got me. Oh, no. Yeah. Fuck, dude.
If that's your only response is, you got me. Oh, no. You probably got. I'll be real.
I popped in for a moment. She was going in pretty hard. Saying a lot. The pain of life online. Yeah. I just want to hear what she's saying.
We'll bring her up. I said that there were some critiques of her, but she's still a good
I was gonna say that's a very that was a strange account to see in the chat. I'm like, that's got to be DK then, because there's no way Chud would be just on that account by mistake.
And did the now recording episode. Somebody please correct, please for the love of God correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because I obviously don't want to get the facts wrong. But these are the facts. We're not talking about making opinions off of the facts anymore. We're just talking about the facts.
Actions with intention in the future. That she's not a talentless person. She does.
I'll say stars venting, although it can come off as attacking. No, okay, no, I do not accept venting as an excuse. If you vent in public where you are derogatorily regarding somebody in a lesser way, right? You're insulting them while you are venting in public. Venting, it's understandable where she's coming from, but it's still unacceptable. Does that make sense?
Have talent. She is entertaining.
Like okay, this is a problem that Rezzivaer runs into a lot. Okay, so Rezzivaer.
Okay, I mean, I have to look at this more. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Let me see. I think I'm behind in the VOD.
The Bridges podcast account was shitting on you on Sunday in J Swook's chat last night.
Well, otherwise, yeah, like until then, yeah.
That's funny.
When she wants to be.
Also, you know what's so fucking ironic as well is that after we have
What's the insult? The vid she's playing? You've only said she's talented. Okay, wait.
separated, right? Like after we have separated, I'm pretty sure I distanced from the lolly shit naturally anyway. Does that make sense? I distanced from the lolly shit anyway.
It
Because
doesn't matter. Immediately after I finished getting 2 fucking W's in a row, you talked about it. You decided to double down on it.
I started getting bored. Like I'm pretty sure the smug bug thing was probably the last time. Like I actually talked about it in detail, and then I turned down every single chat about the subject ever since then. Does that make
It's
sense?
too late.
Like,
It's too late. I told you then. For you saying like, oh, I haven't talked about it now since a while. Like you were still doing it, and you took a W and turned it into an L.
after that smug bug thing was over, I no longer talked about it.
She'll keep repeating this as well. She repeats this non-stop. I gave you these W's. I gave you the W. You turned it. I gave you the W. You turned it into an L. Foodshops has grown more since that child lolly panel than she ever has before, from what I've seen, in terms of viewership. The idea that going on the child lolly panel and calling herself a lowercase p pedophile and then arguing with a bunch of Rezzivaer chatters did damage to her is just not true. It just is not. Everyone already thought everyone who is going to think she's a pedophile for liking lolly already thinks she's a pedophile. It literally doesn't matter how much she argues about it past this point. It's so retarded. I don't know how Stardust doesn't see this. What does she think's gonna happen? Everyone's just gonna forget that Foodshops is like her whole thing's being a lolicon. Did she think did Stardust think she had exonerated Foodshops in the public eye and that Foodshops was all of a sudden gonna be on Wick panels every week? You know, getting all that amazing growth you can get from being on Wick panels. What did she think was happening here? What W's did she give her? Yeah, I heard someone say that Vosh was falling off. People were pretending that Vosh's career was done. I see him at 6-7K every time he's live. I swear it's like higher than I've ever seen him reach consistently before.
About it. Like about it in depth, only making references to it. Honest asking, not trying to gaslight you. Also, Star, who was on your side during your drama? SFO, Sheriff Taku. You talked to me about it, but only because you, to be fair, like, okay, you put me on the spot. All right, you called in, and then you were like, okay, all right, let's talk about the subject. And, you know, even then I was a little bit uncomfortable, but it is what it is. This is what Star was reacting to Foodshops, though. It was a Chud stream.
Now, Nick Diorio is talking about going to New York for the Progressive Victory event that Vosh is running. I don't know if Vosh will still be fine if that happens. That would be very funny.
But the smug bug thing was even after that. Does that make sense?
Wait, when did the smug bug thing happen? I didn't even know about that. You know? What is the conversation that's happening in Twitch chat right now?
Foodshops would not be bigger than she is without the taboo. That's just not true. She would not be bigger than she is now. Foodshops is only the size she is because of the lolly stuff. She's grown off of it.
She found parts in some videos of Star calling her a bitch and an asshole. Did I call her a bitch and an asshole? I might have. I don't think that's super crazy, though. I think it's super harsh. I'm watching a drunk guy on a 40 miles per hour police chase. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I've said worse personally. I don't know, maybe I have to re-listen to it and see, but that doesn't seem like super harsh to me. I feel like out of everybody on that stream, that's the least harsh person. And I don't know what to say.
Foodshops super chatted $1.99. $1.99 from Foodshops. I'm Ugchki
Lily Sweet. I talked about it in depth. Was the smug bug thing?
Thank you,
Max. I remember that.
So I got the facts right. I got the facts right here. All right, I'm just trying right now because I feel like I'm getting fucking gaslit. All right, unless I'm getting fucking gaslit, I'm pretty sure I have the facts right. Okay, as if I don't know.
Hi, Kelly.
What happened? Why did the last video go quiet? I had to save to go back to it. Nah, okay, all right. Listen. Apparently, I was pulling up some allegations document, all right, and you know, porn appeared on there, so obviously I have to private it.
I watched
again, I'll play this again. Okay, for
Stardust versus Jalen. I was kind of entertained. I thought she was kind of entertaining on stream. I liked her reactions and stuff. So it's kind of a shame that she went this route like this because I feel like she could have. Like, I don't think she needed Lolly to grow, right? I don't think she needed to do any of that.
And I don't.
That's
cap. I don't need Lolly to grow.
Yeah, you do.
And I think I proved that as such anyway, even though this podcast happened before.
Yeah.
She had potential.
Most of Foodshops' coverage is like fucking incoherent. Like she just rambles and talks in circles. She's like only coherent when she's beefing with people and talking shit on them, and when she's talking about Lolly. For some reason, can make perfectly serviceable Lolly arguments, can get through a Lolly debate, can manage that. But anything else, it's insufferable.
Hey, wait, just like save time. Yeah,
So
I'll
what I
save
saw
time.
in her is that if she was able to drop
So
the
annoying.
Lily stuff and reflect inwards, right, and really think about her actions with intention in the future, that she's not.
Also, like the fact, again, she didn't need to do this, right? Like let's just be very fair here. Stardust didn't need to do this crappy ass episode.
How can you be a public figure? How can you be a public figure who says the things that you do and then get upset that people criticize you on it?
Stardust.
It wasn't just criticizing. You called her an inconsiderate bitch and all this shit, Stardust, after you've been trying to make her do specific things with her content the whole time. Huh? Yeah, also, yeah. Look in the fucking mirror. What?
Fact. Again, she didn't need to do this, right? Like let's just be very fair here. Stardust didn't need to do this crappy ass episode.
How can you be a public figure? How can you be a public figure who says the things that you do and then get upset that people criticize you on it?
Like you do.
Stardust.
You mean like you do,
All
Stardust?
right, blob number 1 didn't need to talk to blob number 2. I'm now recording.
Jesus, Foodshops.
Entertaining when she wants to be and when she can be.
The
and
fuck?
she should have really worked on that, like her strengths. But I don't know why she had to continue on
She
with the Lily stuff. Yeah.
Is she a talented person, or is she just fucking retarded and it's occasionally...
No, she.
And you know what's so funny is that even now, I'm not even talking about
Foodshops
Molly.
is the pedo version of the stoner, retarded stoner who can make perfect legalization arguments. So accurate. So accurate. The fuck? Bro. That goes hard.
in depth either. Like even right now. Okay, even right now, I'm not even talking about in depth. I'm only talking in regards to like the responding to the responding.
Genuinely is. No, she genuinely is. She has strength. She wouldn't have had the amount of people like going to bat for her or defending her or trying to help her if she was not talented in some sort of way. I think everybody who saw that saw some sort of talent in her, right? But she's also a fucking idiot, and she's also fucking inconsiderate and just an asshole and a bitch. Like, yeah.
What? Okay. Right,
Unlike Stardust. Unlike Stardust.
But is it wrong? Yeah, you're kind of being an asshole and a bitch and inconsiderate when I just delivered 2 W's to you, and
delivered, like she keeps saying, it's delivered 2 W's to you. Delivered 2 what she means by this is she went on Wix thing and was like, hey, you treated Foodshops unfairly. That's delivering a W. Never mind the fact that that was Stardust. Foodshops wasn't in that content, I don't think. That was Stardust getting the opportunity to go and argue with Brianna Wu and Wick, which is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to make content that you might be able to grow off of, to make something people might react to. It's not, you weren't tasked with it. You weren't forced to do this. No one was making you do it. It's not like a chore. It's an opportunity to grow your channel, to have fun, to argue about something. That's how you should see it. You should be positive towards that. You should be thinking, oh man, I'm so glad I got to go on and argue about the Foodshops thing with Wick and Brianna Wu. Oh, I came out of that looking so good. I did a good job of fucking Brianna Wu's argument over there, and that was a poor pause, wasn't it? Fucking Brianna Wu's argument. You should feel good about that. You should not be thinking of it as, oh, I just did this for Foodshops. I just did this to save Foodshops' career. I delivered her a W. That should not be the thought process. You should be thinking about how good of a job you did and how good of a piece of content you produced, regardless of whether you were talking about someone else. I've defended Sunday on various points. I would never expect some repayment, some mutual defense from Sunday over some action that I did. I defend Sunday on certain points because I believe him to be correct on certain points. That's why I argue it. Or at least a lot of the time, more the case, I believe that other people are wrong on certain points. Not necessarily Sunday being right, but having disagreements with the things other people are saying about Sunday. That's why I'll argue about it. It's not because, oh, I like this person, let's go and ride for this person. In fact, like explicitly a lot of the time, don't go around defending Chud. Don't talk about stuff Chud's involved in a whole lot. Because I know, I've got a closer relationship with Chud than I do with most other streamers. I've got more, of my audience relies on Chud than it does for me with most other streamers. So like the idea that I'm gonna sit here and fucking ride for him on everything, like it's just cringe. It's cringe. It's embarrassing. It's like you don't want to be seen just sitting there dick riding your friends and people who've helped you out all the time. That's not the way content creation should work. So this idea that she's only making content in service of food shops, it's like you're looking at this the complete wrong way. You're fucking yourself. Bad. I do save my dick riding for Mr. Girl because I'm not like fucking close to Mr. Girl. I'm not DMing Miss Mindy, Mr. Girl, not fucking talking. Okay? So I feel fine dick riding Mr. Girl. And also that guy's turbo fucked by everything. He's turbo banned, turbo blacklisted, turbo raped. Okay? So I feel fine riding for him because you're still being kind of a pariah, you know. There's no benefit to dick riding Mr. Girl. There's no Mr. Girl lobby that's sitting there waiting to back you up.
You decide to like throw it all away. I don't think that's hugely terrible either. Like if somebody called me an asshole and a bitch, I don't think that would be the end of the world for me. No, genuinely, there.
Okay, so the timestamp is 51:42.
That's it. You have to go through what?
Like you tell me that this isn't first strike. Please,
51 minutes.
The thing is, Stardust is calling Food Shops an asshole and a bitch, but Food Shops sits there, and like all of Stardust friends have to do, she sits there and will react to Stardust content and will fake and pretend like anything Stardust says is intelligent or coherent. So Food Shops is actually has been very considerate to Stardust by simply lying constantly on every stream that she's ever reacted to Stardust on, lying by omission by not pointing out how fucking terrible Stardust is. And all of Stardust friends are expected to do this. They're all expected to do this, but she doesn't see it.
Stardust super chatted $4.99. $4.99 from Stardust. Hello, thank you very much for coverage 2026 India World Superpower.
Max, you're fucked in the head, dude.
On stream, in public, I've said something.
51 minutes. Whose Food Shops just got here? You're probably the last streamer I think of as fake. I don't know.
Equivalent in magnitude, such as this, right? Like, please tell me that in public I said something equivalent to this.
Like, where's the requirement for that? I begged you to move on. I begged you to move on from the subject, and you refused to after I got multiple W's for you.
See, it's all about controlling our content. There it is. I begged you to move on from the subject. I told you what to do. I told you this is what you have to do with your content, and you didn't listen to me. You bitch. You inconsiderate bitch. Stardust ain't your fucking place. Ain't your fucking place.
Kuihman, it's of course not good, and it is annoying, but some Asian males and females are incoherent. Mumbling and Stardust are just two prime examples of such idiots.
Let's not finish that one. Those are both women. Okay, Doobie. Those are both women. All right, let's use that term, okay? I don't know what this male and female terminology is. That sounds bigoted to me. That sounds bigoted. I think we have men and women, which are all social, and we should be nice to everyone and respect what they want. Don't you think that'd be nice? Thank you for the $3.33, Doobie, once again.
And now, you know, what can I say, you know? I said I was gonna have to distance myself from you. And I did.
Like, tell me. Please, correct me. I want to get my facts right.
She has strength. She wouldn't have had the amount of people like going back for her or defending her or trying to help her if she was not talented in some sort of way. I think everybody who saw that saw some 51 minutes, in her, right? At 51 minutes, after putting a compliment, saying that she's so talented, I called her a bitch and an asshole. that's the big thing here.
Yeah, but you also did sit there on that podcast while they were all talking about how a fucking pedophile she was for the entire time and didn't fucking argue with it or anything.
51
like,
minutes.
Obviously, you flipped here. There's obviously been a flip here where you're all of a sudden okay with going and making content that is just locale farming food shops. There's obviously been a flip. I think it's unreasonable for food shops to point out the fact that there's been a flip. I think it's fine for food shops to flip back and say, hey, listen, if you're going to go on podcast on lolcow for me, then when I'm watching you on these retarded Wick panels where you're embarrassing yourself by stammering your way through the most low IQ thoughts that anyone's ever fucking heard, which is seriously an achievement for Wick panels when you have some of the biggest speds going, just non-stop Discord speds, whatever shit he can drag out of the gutter on there. Like, it's totally fine for Foodshops to flip back and say, hey, if you're going on that recording, whenever I see this shit, I'm calling out for what it is. I'm going to sit here and say that you kill the content like the retard you are.
You're saying that she's so talented. I called her a bitch and an asshole and inconsiderate. Okay. But she's also a fucking idiot. And she's also fucking inconsiderate and just an asshole and a bitch. Like, I probably didn't need to say asshole and a bitch. Probably one of those would have sufficed.
Is this Stardust beef fake BS or are you hog riding for real?
That was me.
Oh, hog riding? What do you think? Obviously, hog riding, yeah. But like the thing is, like, I don't even know what hog riding like entails. What is that?
What is
that
hog
even
riding?
mean? Like I know that's supposed to
I
be
know that I'm
motherfucking Stardust, right? But like
I'm supposed to be the hog, I think. I think I'm the hog and they're saying that hog riding.
What's hog riding? What's hog riding?
We need some backup.
Oh, not so real.
His eyes are commentary. Someone posted the Hog Rider image. Who posted it? I think it was Queen Bee. Ryzek's fan up. Oh no, Ryzek reposted it.
Foodshops super chatted $4.99. $4.99 from Foodshops. Thanks for standing up for me. When white consciousness awakens, you will be spared.
Thank you. Foodshops for $4.99. That was the most max message. When white consciousness awakens, you will be spared. I still remember Max's Hyperbore Reddit with me. Wait, have I got that? Can you show Black Sons on YouTube? What's the deal with that? You can't show Black Sons on YouTube, really? Fuck's sake. Whatever.
Riding is like riding my ass, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know. The thing is, it's like I feel as though, right? At least I feel as though that if she is like actually saying these things, then yeah, obviously she is the one that lowered herself to that level. I think that's fair.
Lolly part, I think there's a lot of comparisons to Jalen in the situation, the way they kind of react and how.
Hog riding is Rezzi's specific unique brand of troll takedowning. Okay, what does that entail? I'm so confused.
Comparing me
We've
to
taken it. We've taken it. No, it's ours now. It's ours now. The Hog Rider meme is ours now. It's mine. I've taken it. And it's about Stardust. It's nothing to do with Rezzivaer. It's specifically targeted at Stardust. And it is mocking her for her appearance.
Meant as an insult, all right? A Hog Rider is a fast ground with medium.
No, it's fine. Just say it's the free Ukraine edit.
And then jumps headfirst and doesn't listen to any advice. I think there's some similarities there with Foodshops as well.
Yo, the most ironic part.
I think she's attributing all of this podcast to me. That's fucking wild.
Oh, man. Well, you did sit there for the whole thing. You were totally happy
with it.
What is the
debate about, BCMon? I think it's like she's using you as a lolcow to shit on, but you're a troll and not a lolcow. I'm sure it could be a lolcow at points.
Wait. Dude, why have we got so many good Stardust clips for all of these moments? How is it all coming together like this? It's like she's doing a callback, doing callbacks just for the sake of my content. I will get this clip up. We will have it any moment. Women don't have an internal monologue, Nick. You can check the research on that. 50% of the population lack an internal monologue. Waiting for the processing. Come on. There we go.
My immediate thought, like somebody told me a long time ago, Stardust, you're too sane to be a successful streamer. So my immediate thought was, I'm gonna simulate mental illness. Isn't that wild? That was my first thought. And I was like, okay, I will simulate mental illness. I will simulate being a lolcow. And I did that for like a week before I got tired.
Oh, wait, so you've been thinking this whole time?
Oh.
Thanks.
Look at the look on her face!
Thanks,
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, my audio cut out entirely for that part of the section of the call. Didn't hear anything. Have no comments.
I'm sorry, Stardust.
It's fine.
I was actually joking, like,
yeah.
And it was muscle that that you said you were gonna. I'm so sorry. That's so.
Why did he say that? Why did he say that? Why did he say that? Why did he say that?
Tyson wants
Yamato just sat there writing out an N-word past for Stardust. It's like, please forgive me.
Immediately.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I stand by that.
Terrible
She wasn't
stuff.
considerate. Yeah, I don't know. I think I stand by that because, yeah, it was pretty much what I was saying, that, yeah, you're being kind of a bitch and an asshole if you're, like, gonna just be completely inconsiderate of, like, how much other people went to bat for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you think I don't have to publicly disavow you after continuing to go on that shit, like, yeah, I kind of do, you know?
Okay, this is... Okay, I think we've got to skip it. I don't... I feel like we're going to miss... We might miss key moments, key funny moments. No, we'll finish. We'll go through. Because we're so close anyway. But there's just so much
Yeah,
there.
I stand by
It's
that. She wasn't
difficult.
considerate.
I have been
Doing that. I wasn't, talking about all that. Oh, I am the hog. Okay, that's what it is.
Wait. We're still talking about hog riding?
Considerate of, like, how much other people went to bat for you.
Are we talking about hog riding still? The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I stand by that because, yeah, it was pretty much what I was saying, that, yeah, you're being kind of a bitch and an asshole if you're, like, gonna just be completely inconsiderate of, like, how much other people went to bat for you. You know what I mean?
Hogs don't ride themselves. This one kind of does. This one kind of does, in a way, actually.
But yeah, if you think I don't have to publicly disavow you after continuing to go on that shit, like, yeah, I kind of do, you know?
The ironic part is, like, it's only after we disassociated, it's only after I disassociated from all these people that I have actually distanced away from the subject and no longer jumping into drama like this. Does that make sense? Like, it's only after I distanced from them. But they were complaining about it when they still were, like, kind of having a degree of a...
I wasn't. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't, talking about all that.
I think I was in chat here. Did she have me blocked?
Oh, I am the hog. Okay, that's what it is.
She got me blocked. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, no, that's funny.
Star wasn't defending you. She was using you to attack Spicy Chat by proxy. I definitely wasn't. I wasn't attacking Spicy Chat. I haven't been thinking about Spicy Chat at all.
Sorry, excuse me. Through all of that arc, she was sitting there going, some really dishonest people that are trying to spread narratives about food shops. There's a certain streamer who's trying to kill food shops. That's what she was saying. That was her entire narrative through the whole initial food shops arc. What is this total rewriting? Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that she was just defending Foodshops with Tax Spicy, but it was definitely a case of, you know, group trauma. Wasn't it? It's like you feel like a victim, you see another victim. Oh, we can be friends. I can help you. I can save you from Spicy Chat. I can stop Kuihman killing you. It was definitely a bit of that. Come on, that was absolutely the vibe of everything she was saying on stream. Just absolute bullshit to pretend otherwise. Yeah, I mean, anyone can go back and watch all my videos on this. The Food Shop Saga playlist on my channel. Great time to remind you guys, please like, subscribe, donate, buy a membership, get a membership, buy a super chat if you can. Thank you very much. We've got, 229 people here and 61 likes. Not a great ratio. I've got to be honest, a great viewership, amazing viewership, very impressed with the viewership. Only 60 likes, though, for 220. That means there's at least 160 people here who haven't liked the stream just yet, which is unfortunate. There's probably a lot of people who have left who didn't like the stream and left, or did like the stream and left. So it's probably not, it's not accurate. It's not exactly 160 people, but around there. So we can definitely, I imagine, I've seen it pop up to about 70 now. I think we can probably push it to at least 80. At least 80. If all you guys like the stream. Also buy t-shirts, hoodies, and mugs from the store page on the channel. Thank you for the $1.99
super
Food
chatted
Shops.
$1.99. $1.99 from Food Shops. You could never kill me. Vril never dies.
Thank you for the $1.99. All right, let's get back into the content. How many? 83 likes. That goes hard, guys. Thank you.
Who started this? I'm so confused. I mean, from her perspective, I started this. Look, I don't blame her for getting upset about. Like, if I'm gonna be real, look, I don't blame her for getting upset by the podcast. I guess, honestly, now that I think about it, I don't really give a fuck. I don't blame her for getting upset about it because I guess I would expect somebody to get upset by that. But I think that at the end of the day, I still was gonna do it. One, I'm gonna be honest if I'm on something like that, and two, I already like laid it out. I already like for her to say like, oh, I stopped talking about it 2 weeks ago or a month ago or whatever. Like, okay, that's too late. Like, I can't be associated with you. I don't blame her for getting upset about it, but
Also, there's this reframing that keeps happening. So when Food Shops and Stardust decided to publicly disassociate, obviously it happened on stream. What happens is, it was after the Rezzivaer stream, after the Chud panel, then the Rezzivaer stream happens, then Food Shop stream happens. Food Shops has all of our community come in. Some of them are saying you did a great job, that was great. Some of them are saying, you got to stop talking about Lolly. You got to stop talking about Lolly. It's hurting your community. And then Stardust came in and was basically like, hey, you know, I can't keep associating with you if you keep doing this. And Food Shops turns around and is basically like, well, I'm going to keep doing it. So, I mean, it's probably best for you if you just publicly disassociate. So I was like, oh, okay. And this is after months of Stardust saying, if you keep doing this, I'm going to have to publicly disassociate. And Food Shops kept doing it. Stardust never detached, was not enforcing that at all. Did not enforce it whatsoever. Food Shops kept going, calling herself a pedophile on stream, all this sorts of shit. She did not give a fuck. So you can call it inconsiderate, but ultimately Stardust doesn't have control over Food Shop's content. If Stardust didn't want to be associated with it, Stardust should have stopped associating with it. But the point of the matter is that Stardust was clearly not enforcing that. It was Food Shops who enforced it. It was Food Shops who turned around and said, okay, let's get some distance then. Stardust never did. She let it keep going. She didn't give a fuck. Or she maybe did give a fuck, but she was sitting there pretending to be blind, you know, fucking Mr. Magoo stumbling around like, oh, well, Food Shops told me that she hasn't called herself a pedophile recently, so it must not be true. Never mind the 6 clips of her doing it in the last week. Or like when she's sitting there going, oh, Food Shops didn't say it's a super duper.
I don't know. I just don't regret anything that I've said. And I guess if she wants to call me fake, she can call me fake. I know that that's not real. I know that that's not true. And I know that she's probably like just hurting right now, and that's why she like is lashing out like this or whatever.
Why would she be hurting when she's mogging you? What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Stardust was fake long
always
before
has
Foodshops ever streamed. Facts. Facts.
You can say the worst shit possible about Stardust, and I wouldn't give a fuck. Bro, no one cares who struck first. Okay. I don't really care. Whatever. I'm used to it by now. I think that's probably part of the issue here too. Is that I'm really used to people talking trash about me in a super public way, and maybe Foodshop still isn't used to that. So, which you're not used to it. I'm sure it's a stressful experience for you. So, I just don't.
She totally doesn't care. Doesn't care.
Ugh. I don't know.
But there's no difference in how you usually act. That's how you always act.
She's probably embarrassed, and that's understandable. But you have the right to draw boundaries. Yes.
But yeah, they only exist as far as you enforce them, and you sat there and keep calling yourself a pedophile every day on stream. Well, not every day, but you know what I mean. It was pretty often.
Like the time the channel called you the most insufferable woman on the planet, and Tommy C laughed at him. I guess. Yeah.
Stardust super chatted $4.99. $4.99 from Stardust. Banana time. Best time after I sell 2 copies of Windows pop-up blocker.
Thank you for the $4.99, Max. Thank you.
Be careful. Rezzy is a real witch. She might hex you. So confusing. Who's Tommy C? He's a commentary guy.
Association with me. So it seems as though to me that
maybe I should talk to her. Even though I am high, maybe I should talk to her. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Maybe I should talk to her even though I'm high. My head hurts. Peak streaming hours? You should, TBH. If I'm gonna do it, I want to be a banana. If I'm gonna...
Yeah, literally. Enforcing boundaries is my concern troll by threatening to defriend you until you get sick of it and force me to abide by my own concern trolling. That is literally what happened. That is literally what happened, yes. Concern trolled her for months about trying to change what she was doing, but like, stop acting like a pedophile online. Stop acting like a pedophile online. It's going to be really bad for you.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be a banana. I want to be a banana. Are you in the regret saying stuff hours? No, I'm not. Do it for the content. Okay. I don't remember everything that I said in that podcast. I mean, like, whatever, but again, don't think it was, like, particularly terrible. So. You burning the midnight oil tonight? I guess so. Just watch it live with her? I can't do that. That's gonna take way too fucking long. It's gonna take way too fucking long. The content could be fire, and if you win, you get to say you won while high. Look, I don't know if we're gonna win or if we're gonna lose. I don't really care, you know?
Well,
I don't really care.
Imagine you're going
in my
into a
head, whatever the possible
conversation with
things like that,
Foodshops and you're sitting there thinking, I don't know if I'm going to win or lose. Bro. The absolute fucking state. Oh my god. It's actually never been more over. It's never been more over. Stardust has been doing this for like 5 years. Foodshops been doing it for 1. Is like genuinely one of the most autistic lunatics going. I'm lost. I'm amazed.
He's gonna like bring up. I called her a bitch and an asshole. Stardust didn't need to go on that show or whatever.
It should be the one time Stardust is able to have
I think it was nice to talk with my friends about stuff.
But no.
I don't know if that conversation is really gonna be particularly good because I am high. Yo, I'm up for a talk now. Okay. This olive chase is hilarious. What is an olive chase? If they're friends and it shouldn't be recorded, lol. Well, they're content creators. Like, all of them are content creators. Like, yeah. I mean, what do you expect, you know? A lot of content creators live their lives online, so. So are they friends or not? They're friends, but they're content creator friends, so. That's kind of what it is. Private messaging exists? Do you think I have time for private messaging when I could be making content?
Stardust makes content? What?
I'll call her. Let me see, just a second.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, just 1 second. Let me move the thingy here too, so stream can see it. How do I do that?
Yeah, give me a second. I want to pull up the actual voice chat thing.
How do you do that? How do you pop it out?
I think you might have to turn on your camera first, but.
Okay.
No.
Just a second.
Oh,
Just a second.
Will you admit how whack Kusakabe fight is? I don't really care. I just don't really care about Kusakabe. I mean, I guess it wasn't great. I just don't really give a fuck about Kusakabe, I guess, that much.
Why are you a banana? Explain.
Because I want to be a banana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna start this
Awesome.
off. I'm gonna start this off with a okay, yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. I would like to get all the facts on the table first before we make any assessments. Okay. So, have I ever said anything equivalent to inconsiderate, bitchy, or asshole to you before the now recording episode? Where
It's like, I don't think she realizes that just owning being talentless and unentertaining, it does not make you entertain. It's not like two negatives make a positive. It's not like maths, Stardust. It just makes you unentertaining, but aware you're unentertaining. That's all it does.
where you appeared on with Sulfur and Rezzivaer.
No, but I would say that I don't think I've ever done anything as inconsiderate and bitchy as turning a W into an L after somebody went to bat for me and got 2 Ws in a row.
Okay. Is it also true? Sure, I'll say that is true. However, is it also true that I didn't tell you to do that like I didn't command you to do anything?
No, you didn't command me to do it, but you certainly liked it. You certainly liked it. You certainly benefited from it. You certainly enjoyed it.
Okay. If somebody gives you a gift, right? If somebody gives you a gift,
Mm-hmm.
of course, the person who is receiving the gift is going to be gracious about the gift. Yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes, but you expect them to not spit in your face.
Okay. So, after that, okay, so what part of it is spitting in your face?
Right. So
I mean, no, specifically after
yes.
the wig thing. Yeah.
If I give 2 Ws to you, right? Two presents to you, okay? And you decide to go in public and take those presents and stomp on them until they look like nothing like what they were supposed to be. Yeah, that's kind of like either you're spitting in my face or you're like stomping the presents I gave to you and turning them into absolute dog shit. So,
okay, is it also true?
Like again, I gave you these Ws. I gave you these Ws. No, Stardust. You went on stream. You argued something. You feel like you won those arguments. That's something you did for you and for your career. It's nothing. Foodshops does not owe you shit. And also, Foodshops also won in those arguments. Rezzivaer's chatters were fucking retarded, and most of them were obviously CSA victims projecting their trauma. Or people with OCD spurging out that Foodshops is obviously misrepresenting her OCD, but they just take it all way too fucking seriously and start crying about it. And Foodshops did fine on the Chud panel too. Even though I farmed her for the POCD stuff. Even though I farmed her on that. Like that's the other thing. Star says the lowercase p pedophile comment is the worst part of that debate for Foodshops. No. Foodshops indulging my questioning about the POCD story and what her therapist told her was the worst part of that panel for her, because a whole bunch of new people heard this retarded story she tells about how her therapist said it was fine to jerk off to Lolly. That was the worst part of that panel for her. That's much more damning than just saying that she's a lowercase p pedophile.
All right. Is it also true that for one of them, specifically the one where I hopped onto Chud Logic stream, let's just talk about that one for now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically because of that one, that not only have I conceded to you in private that it was something that I should have not have done specifically in regards to the small p pedophile thing.
Or should have not have done. Most wise. Confucius.
Okay. But also in addition to that, that you were in fact even saying that I was like doing good Like during that Chud Logic.
Sure, I thought for
panel.
one part of that panel that you were doing well, and then I thought that overall as a panel, as I was looking back on it, overall as a panel, I thought that there were things there that ended up hurting you more than helping you, even if I did think you did well in certain parts.
Okay, is it possible for me to read out the DMs that after that panel?
I'll read it out myself. Let me see. Let me see.
Trying to find the thing. Okay, I found it.
Just a second.
Wow.
What date is it at?
It would be February 23rd, 2024.
Okay. Let me just start with that.
Please read my analogy. That's not what this is like. It's like if Stardust gave Foodshops a t-shirt, and then Foodshops wore her normal shirts in public. And Stardust is like, I gave you a shirt, why are you wearing yours? And then Stardust goes on a panel and talks about how ugly Foodshops' old t-shirts are. Okay, there you go, Boots.
Let's see. After that... I said, you calling the purple hair guy a rapist is hilarious. And it was hilarious. Calling him a rapist is very funny.
You know what? Is it possible to just, like, put it up on screen, like our DMs?
I would prefer not to.
Like, what? You're about to read them all off, but you won't put them on screen.
Okay.
I would prefer not to. Look, I said, good job, you fucking cooked, right? And that was after the panel was over, I think. And then you said... I'm sorry?
Well, hold on. I'm trying to find the part where you said, good job, you fucking cooked.
Yeah. And then you said... You said, yeah, that was a tough panel. The commentary community is ruthless. LOL. Thanks. And I made a joke.
I've heard Lonerbox say this too, about the commentary community on that panel. Who on that panel was commentary community? Just Nick Diorio, right? Was Larix there? No, Larix wasn't there. Like, who was on that panel? Yeah, and Nick wasn't even arguing. Yeah, it just seems... I don't know why they keep saying this. I don't know why they keep saying it. It's just not... that it wasn't really the commentary community at all.
I'm going to look at Sailor Moon hentai in celebration of your W. You said, LOL, thank you, I appreciate your sentiment. This granddad guy sounds like a sex freak, TBH. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years it comes out he's a sex pest. LOL.
Kuihman, consider how many ethnically Chinese and Indian people there are out there. Thousands if not millions of Foodshop and Stardust clones out there. You woo.
Thank you, Doobie. Though that you came through as ooh-woo. So I hope you enjoy that.
Well, true. They are all projecting for real.
Wait, clarify when I'm talking versus you're talking. Clarify. Yeah.
Oh. Fuck. Okay. Well, I'll from going forward, I'll do that. And then I think we should skip forward because it's just me asking questions and us talking about unrelated stuff.
No, but it's all the full context is relevant though, right?
The full context of me asking you for a photo, so I can use in thumbnails.
Oh, okay. If you're talking about that specific part, then that's fair enough. Okay.
And I asked what was Kuihman's argument versus Chud's. I'm so fucking confused. Me too.
Wait, say I said me too. Like read out.
I think she's confused what my argument was versus Chud's. Chud's argument was that the Meat Canyon thing and Lolly were distinct enough that you could condemn one without condemning the other on the basis of it being sexualization of children. And I said no. If you're condemning it on the basis of being sexualization of children, you have to condemn or the Shadman stuff. I was comparing it to the Shadman stuff. I said no. If that's the basis you're using, you have to condemn both. Otherwise, you have to name another trait that distinguishes the two. I felt that's very simple. That's very clear. That's very easy to understand. That back and forth is the dichotomy between those two opinions is very clear, or those two arguments.
Asking questions and us talking about unrelated stuff.
No, but it's all the full context is relevant though, right?
The full context of me asking you for a photo, so I can use in thumbnails.
Oh, okay. If you're talking about that specific part, then that's fair enough. Okay.
And I asked what was Kuihman's argument versus Chud's. I'm so fucking confused. Me too.
Wait, say I said me too. Like read out, so then it says like Foodshop says this, and then you say that. And then,
oh, okay. Yeah. Foodshop says me too. LOL. Stardust says sorry. Foodshop says he's not good at debate. I don't know what he's saying. I said.
Sorry, hearing that from either of these two people is just fucking hilarious.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally typed that here. Lamau. And then I just said, and then Foodshop says, ha ha ha. Stardust says, yeah, I couldn't understand.
Yeah, just put the messages on screen, retard. She's deliberately not doing it, though. And you'll see why she's deliberately not doing it.
Understand what he was saying. Then Foodshops says, ask Kui, I suppose. Then...
Yeah, just come ask me, Stardust. Just come ask me. Be very simple. I could very easily explain it. I just did, actually. I just did explain it very clearly. I could have very easily... If you just ask me, just reach out. Just reach out, Stardust.
I say, don't bring me...
Yeah, also, it's funny how Foodshops shortens my username. As if it's like a first name or something. Oh, man.
Into this drama in all caps. And then Foodshop says, wait, did it?
Jesus.
I don't think it did. And I said, just referencing that I saw your goon folder. Lamau. You say, oh. I say, people think it's weird. You say, wait, you use that yourself? Okay, fair enough. I said, I know, but I think people think it's weird. LOL. Then you say, I get it though. Okay, I'll try not to mention it. Yeah, also, sorry, about the lowercase p pedophile thing. Sorry about it. It was genuine slip up. If people ask about it in the full context, I was going by that guy's specific definition. Then I say, Foodshops, the more you talk about the lol...
Like, groveling for forgiveness over this lowercase p pedophile comment. Like, who cares, dude? Oh my god.
Stuff, the worse this is gonna get. Do not turn your recent W's into an L. You have to stop now.
Like, just hiding the messages. We'll see why she's hiding the messages in a minute as well.
Bring up my name if you're gonna continue talking about the lolly stuff. And then Foodshop says, okay, I think I'm handling it just fine, except for the biting the pullet on the small p pedo thing. I feel a lot more differently mentally than I did when the whole drama happened, and I would say I'm more rhetorically equipped to handle it. I'm saying it's a different scenario this time around, and I don't feel as though I'm looping on it. It's more like I'm having genuine fun talking about it, I would say. But obviously, that's a weird thing to admit. But yeah, debating this stuff isn't bad. Optical nightmare, so I will separate myself from you just to keep your brand safe. You know what I mean. The problem is that the way I phrased things in the past was terrible. Obviously, now that I'm actually debating and contending it, it's no longer a case where I feel as though I can't find my words. I can find my words, be consistent, and feel as though I'm not doubling/tripling down on really obviously bad positions. Then I reply, I say, I get that, but even doing the small p thing was really bad optically. No one cares about the reasoning behind it, it just looks bad optically all around. Even if you have better arguments than before, people are going to trap you and clip you. You should prove that you are more than drama. Do theory again. And then you reply, that's already too late. I think people are already on that, LOL. But I just have to contend and fight against that. I think sadly, but also, the theory stuff, when I was doing that stuff, it wasn't fun. But where I am right now, I'm actually finding streaming fun. This drama turn was on purpose, not the loli or pedo stuff, but covering drama exclusively on purpose. And then I reply, I get that, but is there any way you can find other drama than the loli stuff?
Oh my god,
and then you
dude,
say,
come on. Just like, please, just show the messages. Like, it'd be so much easier to follow along if she showed them.
I would. But not gonna lie, TBH, everybody is super into the loli stuff right now, and I think I have the best point of view on it. Remember Tom Tent? I covered Tom Tent like a motherfucker. Nothing like loli or pedo.
Oh my, hearing these DMs is so funny. This is actually how these people talk in private. Oh my god.
Hey, dude, this is going to kill you optically, and anyone who defended you optically, because people are going to clip you and use it against you. Then you say, the thing is that before today, I was already talking about this kind of stuff extensively on stream anyways, only as a reaction, not as suddenly bringing it up. So if they wanted to clip me, they are way past that mark. The only problem is the little pedo thing, which I will just have to fight back against. Then I say, I know, but hopping onto the chud thing wasn't necessarily good for you. I'm not sure what the goal is here. Then
yes, it was.
You say, I know the P word clip was bad, but all in all, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I understand the alarm though, but I only hopped on there because it was fun to argue that stuff from a new point of view. But I get it, you know what I mean? I understand the worry. Tuna Chip wants to talk tonight, and I guess I have to cover the panel. The talk on Rezzi's hurt more. Did you watch the... Oh, sorry. I forgot to say who's saying what. Okay. I say, the talk on Rezzi's hurt more. Then Foodshops says, did you watch the thing? And then I say, watching it now. Chat is kind of in agreement that this is bad and self-destructive. Then you say, with people I no longer have a bridge anymore, I get that, but the concern probably is the clipping, right? I think for that, I just have to push back on out-of-context clips. Then I say, you have to move on. There is a reason Vosh isn't still addressing things, even though more shit has come out, because addressing it any further is going to bury him. Then you say, that's fair, and I understand your concern, but I would like to be the determiner of when I stop. I do appreciate your concern, though. I promise I'm being aware and cautious and willing to admit when things look bad. Okay, so that's that night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, great. So I wish we could, you know, sit here and maybe flick through those DMs, have that set of DMs ready for the rest of the conversation so that we can refer back to them. If only we could do that. If only we could do that. Sadly, for some reason, Stardust decided she doesn't want to show the DMs. I think it'll become clear soon.
Might as well just read the rest of it at this point.
This is on 1.5. I hope you realize this is already on 1.5.
Okay,
Wait, oh no, this is playback speed.
February 28th. Then
this is playback speed. This is normal. This is normal. I just read the wrong part. Fuck off.
At some point, I don't know what this is in reference
if
to.
anyone says you misspoke, you're getting banned.
So this was specifically in reference to when I think when you debated counterpoints.
Oh, true. I was debating counterpoints. Yeah, but just for chat's context. Okay, right after the part, I'm willing to admit where things look bad, where Foodshops says that was then after that I did call into her stream and also talked about this with her there. So then here's the next day, 2:32 a.m. I must have been debating.
Couldn't Foodshops show the DMs? No, because Foodshops said, "Can we just show the DMs?" And Stardust was like, "I'd really rather you didn't. I'd really rather we didn't. I'll just read them."
Connor, like you're saying, I say sorry. I had hate watchers at some point too. Then FS says, nah, WD told me she fed you that, lol, so that's why I'm not willing to go hard in on you. And I say, I'm still here behind the scenes if you need me, but I can't be associated with this stuff. And then you say, you're good. LOL.
Vosh isn't dead, though. Vosh has got more viewers than ever.
By the way, you're in a much better position to make these arguments because of the lack of the public association. So it's advantageous whenever you engage with this. I didn't reply to that. And then March 23rd, oh, that's today. You say, I'm up. It will be calm enough if you want it to be. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So let's be very clear. All right. Mm-hmm. From what I see from the logs, right, is it not true that after the child panel was over, you said I cooked, right?
I did think you cooked.
I also... wait, can I just finish? Okay, so yeah. I cooked, you said I cooked, and then I conceded on the fact that the small p thing looks bad, right? Mm-hmm. And then later on, you told me, later in the conversation, that, oh, it wasn't necessarily a good thing, right? Sure, I don't think that these are exclusively, like, you know, separate or not separate from each other. I'm just saying that there seems to be some degree of, like, conflicting, you know, messages. There,
no, what I mean by that...
It's not so much a twist. It's not like a big twist. It's just there's a moment, and you'll see Stardust just be one of the most... dishonest freaks.
Even if I think you cooked on the chud panel, that doesn't change the fact that the small p pedophile comment is something that outweighs the rest of it, right?
Which I have said that the small p thing looks bad, right?
No, it doesn't just look bad. Basically, nobody remembers your arguments from that panel because they remember the small p pedophile thing.
That's just not even true.
Sure, but I'm saying
so how's
moving
that conflicting?
On from that, right? Does that make sense?
How's that conflicting?
You're talking about a descriptive. I'm talking about a prescriptive. Does that make sense? We don't disagree on the descriptive.
I think you were bringing that up because you said it's conflicting for me to say right after the panel that you cooked, and then later on say that I don't think that panel necessarily helped for you.
For example,
I'm explaining it to you. Wait. I'm explaining it to you. I'm explaining to you that it does make sense. It's not conflicting because the small p pedophile comment still outweighed every other argument that you made. Even if you made good arguments, you still have that associated with you from that panel. Nobody remembers your arguments because they remember small p pedophile.
That's just not even true. I literally, Stardust talks about the small p pedophile comment more than anyone else does. I've heard her say it way more. She is the only person I hear talk about it that is just constant with her. Foodshops has literally sat there and said dead into the camera that she's a pedophile before. No one cares about the small p pedophile comment in a debate. There's already way better clips than that.
How could you possibly say that when you went on Now Recording to call me a bitch, inconsiderate, and an asshole? How is that any worse than going on to Now Recording to say any of that?
I didn't say that was worse. You going on Chuds was not the part that I disapproved of. It was you going, after the Rezzy thing turned out really bad for you, it was you going on to have your stream about Loli after that. That's the part that I had a problem with. That was you continuing to double down on it.
Why?
So here's the thing, okay? I remember on that specific day that it looked bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I just want to get the timeline right. Is that specific day, I had a bunch of intervention from my chat, right? People hopped on, right? I don't know if you actually watched all this.
I popped in when I popped in. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, you popped in. Yeah, okay, I remember now. You hopped in, right? And you also confronted me on that, right? Now, after that, I remember that did we disassociate in public after that?
I said to you publicly, I said in public to you that I can't be associated with this if you keep doing this. That night.
Wait, but we did actually disassociate in public. No?
Yeah, we kind of did. But I don't know that disassociating in public.
You have to concede that.
Wait, Foodshops. Let me explain, okay? The reason why I don't know that is a strong enough disassociation. Me not talking to you is not necessarily disassociation. Me having to condemn the things that you've done, yeah, that's actual disassociation.
Wait. My chat is saying this. Is it not also true, all right, for the disassociation thing particularly, right? Was it not true that I was the first one who brought it up?
So I think I said it in Foodshops chat, but misread the message, fucks it up like a retard. It was not that Foodshops was the first one to bring it up. It was a matter of Stardust hadn't enforced it, and then Foodshops was the one who actually enforced it. Also, have I missed the part that I'm thinking of? I have. I missed it totally. I must have been talking or something. Let's go back. Where are we? 8 minutes 10. So this is one of the worst things Sus does. Okay, here we go.
You said, yeah, that was a tough panel. The commentary community is ruthless. LOL. Thanks. Then I made a joke. I'm going to look at Sailor Moon hentai in celebration of your W. You said, LOL. Thank you. I appreciate your sentiment. This granddad guy sounds like a sex freak, TBH. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years it comes out he's a sex pest. LOL.
So listen to that comment. So Stardust was totally fine with this Granddad's Lounge guy when he came on her stream. Totally fine with that guy. But literally the day before, in DMs, saying, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out this guy's a sex pest. This guy seems like a fucking rapist. That's not even joking about the consensual non-consent stuff. She's just saying this guy seems like a sex pest. But watch what happens.
Well, true. They are all projecting for real.
Wait, clarify when I'm talking.
They're all projecting for real. And then Foodshop says here.
If in a few years it comes out he's a sex pest. LOL, true. They are all projecting for real.
Wait, clarify when I'm talking versus you're talking. Clarify.
Clarify when I'm talking versus when you're talking. Because that was just an insane statement about Granddad's Lounge. And Stardust did not say who said it. Okay? She said it for some messages. Didn't say it for that one.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Well, from going forward, I'll do that.
Going forward, I'll do that. So Foodshop specifically replies to that message saying, make sure... Wait. Say who said what. Say who said what. Obvious what she's saying. She's obviously saying, Stardust, take responsibility for the fact that you said that, not me. And then Stardust goes, okay, I'll do that going forward. That's so dishonest. That's such a snake move. And this whole thing... Foodshops thinks I'm fake. That's her title right now. Foodshops thinks I'm fake. 1 minute, my chat log's covering it. Look, that's her stream title. Foodshops thinks I'm fake. How are you not being fake in these DMs? Where you're saying you think this guy's like a sex pest. And then you're being super nicey nice with him the next day. Bro, I don't think that was intentional. Start then tries to make it clear who said what, and she kept fucking up. She might fuck it up, but here this is absolutely intentional.
It comes out he's well, thanks. I'm sorry.
No, hold on. I'm trying to find the part where you said, "Good job, you fucking cooked."
Yeah, and you said.
I don't.
You said, yeah, that was a tough panel. The commentary community is ruthless. LOL. Thanks. Then I made a joke. I'm going to look at Sailor Moon hentai in celebration of your W. You said, LOL. Thank you. I appreciate your sentiment. This granddad guy sounds like a sex freak, TBH. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years it comes out he's a sex pest. LOL, true. They are all projecting for real.
Wait, clarify when I'm talking versus you're talking. Clarify. Yeah.
Oh.
So clarify.
Fuck. Okay. Well, from going.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, going forward,
I'll do that. And then I think we should skip forward because it's just me asking questions and us talking about unrelated stuff.
No, but it's all the full context is relevant though, right?
The full context of me asking you for a photo.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got distracted here because she says she wants to skip forward because she's then.
So I can use in thumbnails.
Oh, okay, if you're talking about that specific part, then that's fair enough. Okay.
And I asked what was Kuihman's argument versus Chud.
Because look, she's like, I think I'll just skip forward because it's just me asking questions. And Foodshops goes, well, the full context is relevant. And then Stardust goes, what, the full context of me asking for a photo? It wasn't questions, Stardust, that you just said. It was me asking questions. And what's the next message you read? It's a question about me and Chud. It's so obvious what's going on here. She is trying so hard to control what information is coming forward. Try to skip messages. She is absolutely desperate. It's so embarrassing. It's crazy. Just show the DMs. Anyway, back to where we were.
I've said before that Foodshops, if you keep doing this, if you keep fucking yourself optically, I can't say that I'll always be here, being associated with you.
Okay. So what I don't like is when it's frustrating when you frame things as in like you are distancing away from me, right? You said this multiple times in public. When I said it first, optical nightmare, so I will separate myself from you. These are my words specifically in the DMs. Right?
In the DMs, yes, but
Max, why did you put this in Foodshops chat?
So before that DM, we talked about this before too.
What do you mean you talked about this before?
We've talked about, like, you and I have been in calls before. You and I have talked before where I've said about, like, I can't be associated with this if you do certain things.
Now, this is true, but the thing is,
so
right?
The thing is that
first. You understood. No. You understood that. Remember, when we had the calls together, was it not like from way back then? Like way back then in December, November?
Does it matter?
That time period?
Does it matter? I said
I
would
matter.
dissociate
The reason
with you.
it does matter. No, the reason it does matter is because an amount of time has passed since then, where in that amount of time, right, there has been several on and off loops.
Why
right?
would my values
change? And so
change
then, when it happened again, no,
why would
you have to
my
understand.
values change all of a sudden over that?
No, rather, what I'm saying is that I basically was cognizant of how it might look for you, and so I go, you know what? If you have to separate from me at that point, then yeah. But
and
still,
also,
even at that point, you didn't separate from me in private. You didn't do that. So sure, at that point you said on stream, I remember you said, oh yeah, I want to separate now from you in public. So then when I watched that, I was like, okay, fine. Then all right, bridge burn in public, okay? So I don't know how the heck, stuff works in regards to that at all.
That's not bridge burning. That's not a bridge burning. Even if you said in DMs talking about, oh, if you have to dissociate, whatever, like that doesn't mean shit because in public, I still said, like, okay, that yes, I am going to have to dissociate with you. Secondly, you can say that, what was the thing that you just said? The other point that you made?
What do you mean other point?
You made another point.
Points.
You made another point right after that one.
Okay, so what I was saying is that after that stream, all right, I think it was like probably the day afterwards.
Oh wait, no, I remember what I was going to say. I remember what I was going to say. Okay, okay. So yeah,
I'm just trying to get the facts right. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
You may have. Okay, sure, that's fine. You may have thought that. That was bridge burning. That's not bridge burning. That was just me saying I can't be associated with you. That's not a bridge burning. Are you kidding me? Especially when that was like the least confrontational.
I can't be associated with you. That's not a bridge, but what? What else is it then? What?
Thing I've ever done, right? And when I was still sympathetic to you to that night, do you think that me simply saying, "Oh, I can't be associated with you," is enough for people for me to be considered disassociated with you? I have to go and publicly condemn what you've said and done. That's what I have to do. That is disassociation.
No, that's not. Those are two different things. You don't have to condemn someone to disassociate from them. What? It's sometimes hard to tell how deceitful Stardust is because she's so painfully stupid that it acts as a sort of shield. Yeah, incredibly true.
No, maybe we can bring up the original VOD, right? But from what I remember, okay, when I hear something along the lines of, okay, I have to distance myself from you at that point, right? Then yeah, of course I'm going to take it as a degree of an indication of bridge burning. No,
real
or
bridge
should I
burning.
not interpret it like
Okay,
that?
so real bridge burning, Foodshops would have been me calling you a PDF file. That would have been
no.
That's the only way to burn a bridge. That's the only way you can burn a bridge. No, bridge burning is just a term for when a relationship ends. Is a stupid Destiny meme term, kind of built on a common idiom for when a relationship ends. Usually in a big fiery display, but just generally for when any relationship ends or any connections is severed. That's it. It's when a connection is severed. That's really what it is, isn't it? So if you say, yeah, I'm disassociating from this person, that's a bridge burning. That's a connection being severed. That is a cut-off. If you say, I'm disassociating publicly. Saying you're a pedophile, that's an allegation. That's a condemnation. That's a separate thing. That does not mean... Hello, Contest Effer. Man, that is... It's funny. But yeah, that does not mean... Like, calling someone a pedophile is not the same as a bridge burn. He's not synonymous.
No, you don't have to have a bridge burning where you necessarily have to call me a PDF file.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't think you believe that.
I think first off, you continue to talk after that stream where you talked with your chat and I tried to call in, right? You continue to talk about it. Do you think people are not going to come to me and ask me my opinion on that? How do you think it looks if I say, no, I don't want to share my opinion?
Okay, again, maybe memory is an issue for you, all right? But as far as I remember, on that specific day, did it not happen that people came into my stream to intervene after all the day's events happened, where the day's events included these two panel hop-ins?
I'm confused.
Can we just get a timeline right first? Okay, so on that day, right? On that day,
no change there.
Chud Logic panel, Rezzivaer panel, intervention. Okay.
Yes.
And then after that was over, I think there was a public disavowalment, right?
On your stream.
There's a public disavowalment after the intervention period. So you disavowed me after the public intervention, which I took from my perspective as a bridge burning, right?
And then
you went on now recording to call me all these names where you denigrate me in front of the commentary community.
By the way.
What?
At 51 minutes in, right? You know what else I said about you on that same?
Wait, give me the
I don't remember the exact timestamp.
Minutes of
51 in 51 minutes into the now recording podcast is when I say that I think you're inconsiderate and a bitch and an asshole, right? And I stand by that. I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, I stand by that because it is inconsiderate that after I delivered to you 2 fucking W's and I warned you over months, multiple times, that if you continue to do this shit, that I can't be associated with you. After I got 2 fucking W's, you decide to turn them into L's? Yeah, that is inconsiderate. You think that only hurts you, Foodshops? That hurts me too. That makes me look like a fucking idiot. Yeah, absolutely. I stand by that. I don't give a fuck.
Can we talk about the W's part? Okay. Is there a part of you that views that, because I bet anybody looking at it from the outside could see in broad daylight the hypocrisy of counterpoints in that scenario, right?
Obviously.
The hypocrisy of Wick, right? They were obviously placed already in a bad position.
Yes. Stardust had layups, and she took the layups. It's nothing to do with helping out Foodshops. It was easy fucking layups. Dude. So delusional. It's like, I don't know if it's delusional. I think it's dishonesty. I think it's just be like, I did this for you. When really it was all for herself.
They took the L where Brianna Wu and Wick were on the panel alongside with counterpoints where they were smack talking me. I took the W there, sure, but then you decided to ride off of my W in order to secure content for yourself.
Do you think that me, first off, securing content? No, because I found it a violation of my principles. Secondly, do you think that me going in and arguing with not only Wick, also Brianna, and counterpoints is on the equal level as you chilling in Wick's chat and not having to argue with anybody in the
not having to. You don't have to do any of this, Stardust. You don't have to do any of this. You should want to.
heat of the moment.
The fuck?
Do you think that these are even levels of effort? Do you think that these are even levels of effort put in?
Why is... Oh, okay, hold on. Oh
do you
my
think
god.
It's even remotely like you know that's
why,
W for you?
Why
That's
the
W would have
fuck?
been
Why the
forgotten.
fuck
Wait,
does... Okay,
wait,
does effort matter or
your
is
W
right
in
and wrong
quotation
matter?
marks, your W in quotation marks would have been forgotten the next day if I hadn't gone in and fucking wrecked people in those debates.
Okay, shouting does not net you any points. Okay.
Oh, okay. Shouting doesn't net you any points.
I just want to get the facts right. Okay.
Dude, she's like she's the most insufferable person, and This idea that Stardust redeemed Foodshops by going and winning those arguments. No. That's just not true. Foodshops was already on an upswing from the Chud and Rezzivaer stuff. There was an upswing. There was a genuine upswing. I don't know what world Stardust is living in. I mean, I don't expect her to understand anything to do with content creation, but whatever.
Okay. When in the hell does effort really matter in a situation, in a drama, whether who's right or wrong, especially when you inserted yourself into these situations where I didn't ask you of that?
You didn't ask me, but again, you benefited from it and you enjoyed it, and you could have taken those W's and you could have been fine. But no, you wanted to ruin
You should be like this with Jay Stalk.
it, not just for yourself, you wanted to ruin it for me too.
It's embarrassing.
And so I get to call you inconsiderate.
It's
because
pathetic.
remember, the reason we're going in circles now is because when somebody gives you a gift, right, they're gonna feel gracious about it, right? I felt grateful that you went up there and defended me, right? But just because you did something like that of your own accord, where I didn't ask a favor of you, doesn't mean that you go on now recording to denigrate me like that.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't regret you. I don't regret making the arguments that I did, right? I still stand by those arguments because those were violations of principles that I held. But yeah, you know what? You don't have to think about my public image. You don't have to think about what's considered to me. You're right about that. But no.
We need to go back to the first point that you made, okay? Before we move on, all right? So specifically in that first point, where you say something along the lines of,
Foodshops super chatted $4.99. $4.99 from Foodshops. Typical Hindu, no concept of saviors being selfless servants. Even the Jays know this.
Thank you, Max.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's a violation of my own principles. Thank God I took Adderall, okay? Where it's a violation of my own principles. Do you also realize that if you say that it's a violation of your own principles, you don't get to use that as a weapon against me right now?
Yeah, absolutely I do, because again, you benefited from it. And again,
then at that point it should be independent.
It's not independent, because still I considered your public image, I considered your feelings, I considered all of these things when I went to bat, when I still did this, right? And I didn't have to do those things either. And I thought in a friendship, the way that a friendship works is that we are considerate of each other's feelings and considerate of each other's images, right? I thought that would be at least the bare minimum. I feel like that would be a bare minimum in a friendship.
I don't know why you're saying this. It has nothing to do with that. I don't know why you're bringing this up.
What do you mean it has nothing to do with it?
No, I'll tell you very simply.
Like, yeah, maybe. Considerate of images in the sense that you won't just go and attack each other for no reason. Sure, I could see that being a reasonable expectation of friendship in online content creation. But the idea that Foodshops has got to not cover certain topics, not talk about certain things to protect you, you're insane. You're just a controlling piece of shit. That's all you are. You're just being a horrible person. That's all. That is all that's happening here.
Okay, you doing these debates was awesome, right? Yes. However, if it really is so important that you went on there because it was a violation of your own principles, you don't get to use that later on as a weapon against me.
Yes, I do.
Especially in a later separate scenario.
Because I didn't need to even.
No, you don't get it.
See, listen to Foodshops goes, okay. Well, if you went on there to stand up for what you believe in, you don't get to use that against me later. You don't get to hold that over my head. So she's like, yes, I do. I do get to hold that over your head. Huh? What? No, you don't. The fuck?
And you actually, I certainly didn't need to defend you by name. I didn't have to bring up your name.
This is actually crazy. You don't get it. Wait, hold on.
You
This is
don't
so
get
funny.
it.
This is so funny. Wait, this is so funny.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
You're mad? I said a couple of mean things at the end of this conversation.
I didn't say anything, and you're already talking again. Okay.
It's like she thinks this sounds distinct from how she usually talks. She thinks this is like a comedic hyperbolization of how she usually speaks, but no, this is pretty regular. This is pretty normal.
Hell up. Okay, Jesus. All right. So we have. Okay. Do you know that? Okay. I don't even know if you agree to these definitions. I can't believe I have to go full like debate. Do you know the difference between a favor and a gift of your own accord? What is the difference between these two?
Can you repeat the question?
What is the difference between a favor and a gift?
A favor and a gift? I don't know what the difference is.
Okay, this explains everything.
What's the
difference? You have no idea how much this explains.
Explain to me what the difference is.
Okay. The difference is that if I'm asking you for a favor, you conduct that favor. So then I will go, you know what, you did this favor for me one time. I'll probably pay you back in the future, and I'll remember that because it's the honorable thing to do, right? Now, when it comes to a gift,
but okay.
I think that when you're giving out a gift, right? When you're giving out a gift, I just don't think that you should be expecting a gift from them back. This is why so many people hate.
Wait, Foodshops.
This is why so many people hate Christmas. Is because they feel as though that they have to necessarily give gifts back because it feels more of a trade. It's not a trade. It's not a trade.
Foodshops. I was not expecting a gift in return. A gift in return would be for you to I don't know, deliver a W for me at some point, right? What I'm asking, I'm not asking for a gift in return. What I'm asking, do you really think so? That asking for a gift? What I'm asking for is for you to have the decency.
Wait, where's this W for you in return coming from? Where's that coming from? Where did you even say that?
If you're talking about the W's that I got as a gift, then the equivalent type of thing that you would do in return is give me a W. What I'm talking about is you don't fucking take somebody's gifts that they gave you on Christmas and smash them up the next day or the same day. That's not doing a favor and returning a favor. That's giving a gift and then crushing somebody's gifts that they gave you.
Stardust.
Is it not rude if somebody
is not to expect a gift back every single time I give out a gift? I'm not one-to-one expecting a gift back.
I don't expect a gift back. I don't expect a W from you. What I'm saying is that the minimum that I expect from you is that you don't take the gifts that I gave you on Christmas and smash them up the same day in front of me, in front of everybody, in front of the whole family. That's the difference. That's the bare minimum.
Again, there's a disconnect here, okay?
That's not a gift.
The disconnect is very apparent.
The
disconnect is very apparent from the fact that you need me to define for you the difference between a gift and a favor.
That doesn't matter. Foodshops. I don't know how that was relevant at all because, again, I did not ask you for a gift in return. I just expected that you wouldn't smash the presents up.
Okay. You do realize that if I went ahead and made a bridge with you, and the fact that you now that
Foodshops super chatted $4.99. $4.99 from Foodshops. This is the way of an adulteress. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wrong. Prov 3020, thus spoken the divine Solomon.
Thank you, Max.
Every single time you get a W for me, that you expect me to get a W for you.
No, I
don't. In the first place.
You're missing the point. Foodshops, you're missing the point. Foodshops, you're missing the point. You have completely gone past the point. I am not expecting a W back in return from you. I am saying if I expected it.
No, you said
it's not. Calm down and listen to me. Take a deep breath, Foodshops. I know that this is hard for you. Take a deep breath and exhale. Can we do it real quick? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now listen to my words very carefully, okay? You are accusing me of expecting a gift in return for a gift. I am saying to you, if I actually expected a gift in return for a gift, I would ask you to get a W in my favor. What I'm saying is, I don't expect that from you. What I'm expecting is that you don't take the present I gave to you to harm yourself and to harm me in the process. That's what I want. That's all I wanted was for you to be somewhat considerate of the gift that I gave to you. I'm not asking for a gift in return. That is not a gift in return. That is a common courtesy.
Okay, just let me finish, okay? If it was the case that you reached out in private after you got these two W's off of respectfully Counterpoints and Wick, right? If you got these two W's off Counterpoints and Wick, and then you reached out to me in private saying, hey, by the way, I got these two W's for you. I expect two W's back. And then I agreed to that, then I am beholden to that. Does that make sense?
I didn't ask you for that.
This is so easy to understand.
No, you are fucking retarded. I didn't ask that from you. I didn't say that to you. I didn't ask that from you, and I'm not asking that from you now.
Did you not?
No, I am not. Foodshops, what are you not understanding about the fact? What part of me asking you to be just considerate is a gift in return? Just being considerate to somebody is a gift in return. What part of that is gift? That is not a gift. I'm asking you to not be a dick to me. What?
You have to remember, Stardust's definition of being a dick to her is Foodshops going on her own stream and covering the content she wants to cover. Unrelated to Stardust. What did Foodshops do wrong? She kept talking about Lolly when Stardust told her to stop talking about Lolly.
What part, if me getting you a W is a gift, what part of you just having the common courtesy to not smash the gifts up and then use them to self-harm yourself and harm me too is a gift? That's not me asking you for a gift. That's asking me not to weaponize, whatever the fuck it is that we're arguing about against me and make me look bad in the fucking process. Or not even against me, against yourself, and then make me look bad in the process.
After these two W's, again, I can't have to say this for the fifth time.
What part of you being considerate of me is a gift, Foodshops? What part? Can you explain to me how that's a gift?
You do realize that when you give gifts out, you're not necessarily expecting the gift in return. Otherwise,
I'm not expecting the gift in return. Right? I'm asking you, Foodshops, I'm asking you to explain to me what part of me expecting you to not double down on the lowly shit the same day I got, not the same day, like the next day from when I got a W. How is that a gift? What part of that?
Yeah, so Stardust animosity comes from the fact that she beat Wick and Brianna. She beat Wick and Brianna Wu and counterpoints in that debate about Foodshops being mistreated compared to Vosh. And then Foodshops went on Beckett and Rezzivaer streams and argued Lolly the next day. And won in both of those, to be honest, but Smaggle moment. I'm going to be a commentary YouTuber soon, guys. I'm going to be a small commentary YouTuber.
That is you giving me a gift in return. That's not a
gift.
That's a common courtesy.
What the heck? You literally just... Okay.
You are you're sleep deprived and you don't know what is coming out of my mouth right now.
Maybe I am. Okay.
So we're not having a productive conversation right now because you don't understand the difference between when I'm talking about a gift and when I'm talking about common courtesy. Because again, me expecting somebody that I gave
exactly, Floating. I keep saying this. Like, this is It's not giving food shops a gift. It's an opportunity for Stardust to go and argue with people more important and popular than her and get an easy layup on them. That's Stardust doing the right thing for her career.
Gift to do not take that Christmas gift and hurt themselves and hurt me as well is not a gift. That is not a gift I'm expecting. That is not a gift. That is a common courtesy.
Okay, let's just say that you argued Israel and Palestine really badly. Okay, let's just say you argued Israel and Palestine really badly, and then you look so bad that I decided, without telling you, to take on your the person who wrecked you, right? I took on the person who wrecked you.
Okay,
Let's just say
you get me a W.
You got obliterated by Lonerbox, okay? So I gave you a W, right?
Okay.
Do I forbid you from talking about Israel and Palestine ever again?
I don't think this. So it would have to be something like, oh, Stardust, you talked about hating men, and then I went to bat for you in this hating man thing, right? And I got a W for you, right? Then you were like, okay, Stardust, you have to stop acting like a feminazi all the time, or you have to stop. You have to stop making these feminazi arguments, and making men scared. And I won't. Otherwise, I'm not going to associate with you anymore, right? And you said that to me like over the span of months, right? And I decided to double down and be like, no, I do want to send all men to concentration camps. I hate men. And I'm starting a, whatever, or what, I don't know. But if I went and I did that, yeah, it would be inconsiderate of me to do that to you. Absolutely. That's not me giving you, that's not me giving you a gift.
No. You can say whatever you want. You shouldn't say that because it makes you look like a horrendous. What's a different word that hits like the C word hits? I need a... Nothing hits like that, man. It just doesn't... No, Minge doesn't hit like the C word hits. No, these are all terrible. Listen, I'll think on it.
Not do that again. What me giving you a gift would, if you defended me after people thought that I was a feminazi, and you won the thing when people were treating me badly, and then I decided to take your W and turn it into an L by making myself look even worse and making you look like a fucking idiot for defending me.
Stardust, do you realize that just because, again, without me asking, without me giving any kind of asking for any favors from you, that if you got me W's, right? If you got me W's of your own accord coming out of nowhere with it, again, I was as surprised as everybody else when it happened, right? That you're not entitled. You're not entitled to me either changing my opinion or shutting up permanently on a subject.
No,
you're not entitled to that.
I'm not entitled
ridiculous.
to it. I warned you over months that I would disassociate from you, and that I would have to because I just can't be associated with it. I warned you over months, and that's fine. You can make the choice that you made, right? But then I have the right, I have the right. Again, you just like you have the right to do what you did. I also have the right to go on and say I think it's inconsiderate what she did to me, and yeah, I think she was being a bitch.
But you're wrong. That's the point. Is you're wrong. It's not inconsiderate. You're wrong. You don't have the right to control other people's content like that just because you've defended them.
I honestly think we're just going in circles at this point. We're not going anywhere. You realize that?
Yeah, no, I know that. I've known that for like the last 5 minutes.
Okay, what part of me is exactly like before the now recording episode, okay? What part of me is bitchy?
Again, you being a bitch is you going on to double down after I told you, okay, I can't be associated with you if you do this, and after I'd gone, and gotten a couple of W's that ended up benefiting you, for you to, that is being bitchy. Yeah, if you are deciding
that is such a stretch, and you know
so
that.
Insane.
No, it's not.
Yeah, literally, it is. It's so insane.
Inconsiderate. You're hurting my fucking image too when you do that shit. So yeah, I can call you a bitch if I want to. Are you really upset about me calling you a bitch? Is that what it is? Because that's like the least bad thing I could have called you, okay?
No, you have to remember. This is specifically in the context after, like, you did a public kind of like, separation, right? If you don't want to call it bridge burning, fine.
It was a bridge burning, because again, I would have called you a PDF file if it were a bridge burning, but okay.
No, that's such a, why should you be able to pedal jacket somebody if you were to bridge burn with me?
I wouldn't.
Why is that the standard? That's crazy.
But I would say, again, everybody else has done it, right? I still, to this day, refuse to do that to you. The worst that I did was after a 51-minute episode where I talked about
why are you
friendship.
Threatening me? Why are you threatening me over like not calling me a pedophile?
I'm not calling.
Like,
I'm not threatening you.
Like I might slip up, do something wrong, and you call me a pedophile.
No, Foodshops, I'm not threatening you. That is fucking crazy for you to think that. I've said I will not call you a PDF file unless you get fucking convicted by a fucking police station. I'm never gonna do that to you.
But that is kind of the tone that you're saying. You're basically saying, yeah, but I haven't called you a pedophile, which kind of says to me that, like, at some point, like, if our bridge burns or something like that, or in the past or what, I don't even know at this point, that you are going to go out and call me a pedophile on stream.
No, I'm not going to go out and call you one. The reason I'm saying...
Watch the things that you're saying, right?
Fucking, dude, you are so fucking paranoid. You really are. That, like, I was not going to talk about you after the recording episode.
That's an insane standard that she wouldn't hold for anyone else. It's crazy that Stardust literally just admits to holding a higher standard for certain people on pedo allegations because she likes them, because she defends them. She's like so retarded. I love that they've talked about that. Yeah. This is referencing a conversation. I've told you that unless you get convicted by the by a government, by a court of law, unless a court of law finds you guilty of raping a child, I will not call you a pedophile. Jesus Christ.
Somebody calling you a pedophile is like paranoid or not paranoid? Is this a reasonable paranoid or is it an irrational, like kind of like paranoid here? Considering how I've been...
No,
Considering what I've been
it's not rational because again, to this day, even after you insulted me on your stream, I still have not called you a PDF file and I've told my chat I'm not going to. Okay, so it's not a threat. It's not something that you should.
You wouldn't
be
even
thinking
call
in your
Mr.
head.
Girl pedophile, so you don't really have that much of a kind of
No,
ledge
you
to
can't
hang
make that
on,
argument. You
right?
just can't make that argument when you just
You
said
made
you thought I was
yourself-
threatening you. You claimed that I was threatening you. What is wrong with you? Seriously? You claimed that I was threatening you, now you're saying, oh, well, you said that about Mr. Girl, so it's not really that big of a deal. Well, you just claimed that I was going to threaten you.
No,
You just
you
claimed
said.
that.
Okay, is it true or is it not true that you said a bridge burning between me and you would specifically be, okay, that you said this twice now, or thrice, I don't know, that you would be calling me a pedophile, presumably on stream, saying that there is a limit in which you would say, oh yeah, I would call you a pedophile, and that is a bridge burning.
Yeah, because again, our bridge wasn't burned in my head, honestly. But
in your head. Okay, all right.
But I mean, honestly, like I don't know, it might be at this point, but I probably still won't call you a PDF file, you know?
The
Like
bridge wasn't burned in my head.
But, what I was saying, okay, 51 minutes into this now recording episode is when I say that you're inconsiderate and a bitch and an asshole. Right? 51 minutes in.
Sure.
And that's what you have an issue with?
No, you're how are you? Okay, dude, okay, all right. So the reason I have an issue with it, again, all right, is because you did a public disavowalment, yes?
Yeah.
And then I didn't fire anything equivalent to that magnitude, which you agreed to at the beginning of this debate, right? And then at that point, which you have agreed to, that I have not done anything in like the same degree of magnitude before that now recording episode, between again, the public disavowalment and the now recording episode. You were the one who
Stardust did not help at all, really. She got, like she said, she got W's for her own sake in this debate over whether they were being hypocritical on the Vosh thing. Like, sure, yeah, but that's for you, Stardust. There's no tangible benefit Stardust brought to Foodshops.
Fired a flaming arrow of that magnitude first, yes?
So, what I would say to that is words are not as big of a deal to me as actions, right? And if you had gone to bat for me, and I decided to make myself and make you look bad in the process, then you would be entitled to call me a bitch on whatever podcast you wanted to call me a bitch.
So you're a fat blob who is a failure of a content creator. Wow,
Okay,
it's almost
that's
wow.
totally-
Words have no.
The fuck? Ayo. Ayo.
You would be entitled to call me a bitch on whatever podcast you wanted to call me a bitch
So you're
on.
a fat blob who is a failure of a content creator. Wow,
Okay,
it's almost
that's
wow.
totally-
Words have
that's
no
tot-
meaning. Words have no meaning. Is that how it works?
It has no meaning. Yeah, absolutely. In comparison to that, in comparison to actions, yeah. Me calling somebody a bitch is not nearly as bad as somebody wrecking their image and my image as well in the process.
Yeah, I think this conversation is over. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nope, that's it.
It's like retarded to say, oh, words are meaningless compared to actions when like your entire job and the entire thing that you do is words. Like you're a streamer, you come on and you talk about other people. Your words are the thing that matters. Like your job is speaking. It's just words. The fuck? Sorry, what?
Okay. All right.
Your job is speaking and being liked by people, and you use your words to insult someone. And you're like, why do they not like me now? Why do they not like me now? So you don't hear me sitting here going, oh, I don't know why these people don't like me. I don't know why these people don't like me. I know why they don't like me.
Okay, chat. Anything else? Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Anything else, guys? Why is my thing on this? What is this? Why is this, on here? What is this?
Okay, well, let's try and speed through the rest of this little VOD here. See if we can get any more entertainment from this.
Where did it come from? I'm so confused.
Oh, man, it's been a full hog riding stream. Damn.
It's Discord? That makes no sense. Is Discord giving us ads now? Dusters 1, Lolly Shops 0. Someone in vote chats, please explain to her that Star said calling her a PDF would set fire to the bridge, not a result of the bridge burning. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's true. Dusters up big. W tard dust. Okay. OMG, that was so painful. Good job. She was insane. I think that went... I'm so fucking confused, guys. What is going on here? What is going on? Like, am I crazy?
We are having a good time.
It's like it's not. You're actually like that, Stardust. That's actually how you sound.
How you like in the Stardew update? I barely got to experience this game because I've been arguing with people. But yeah, I don't know. That was a good dose of potassium. Why banana? Why not?
Yeah, that is how you
she heard
speak.
you interact with her argument and decided you said the words that would make you crazy and fixated only on that. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that means, but sure. I'm so fucking annoying. Why am I like this? I'm terrible. I'm so fucking annoying. I'm the most annoying person I know. I'm the most annoying person I know. What is going on? You know, like what is going? I was supposed to rate out forever ago. Forever ago. If you guys like the content, please consider subscribing, super chatting, becoming a member. I love you. I love you. Even if you don't give me money, I love you so much. Okay. You can chat, but for real, guys, answer me. Was that enjoyable for you? Did you
look? She's doing it. That's not intentional. I stopped. This is the thing. She was doing it as a joke a moment ago, so I assumed that was still a joke. But then she kept doing it, and I was like, "Wait, no, that wasn't. That was unintentional." Yeah, I just. Like, it doesn't work if that's just how you sound. That's not how this works.
You meant and decided you said the words that would make you crazy and fixated only on that. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that means, but sure.
Yeah, I know what it means. Sure. Okay, now that's a joke.
I'm so fucking annoying. Why am I like this? I'm terrible. I'm so fucking annoying. I'm the most annoying person I know. I'm the most annoying person I know. What is going on? You know, like what is going? I was supposed to rate out forever ago. Forever ago. If you guys like the content, please consider subscribing, super chatting, becoming a member. I love you. I love you. Even if you don't give me money, I love you so much. Okay. Chat, but for real, guys, answer me. Was that enjoyable for you? Did you enjoy that, or did you not enjoy that?
So like, it stopped being a joke, and then she started doing it again.
Very entertaining. Can I call in and call you an N-word, banana? Oh yeah, Wolf of Mandalore. If you want to call me an N-word, please. That would be so funny. Please call in. Call me an N-word, but not with a hard R. Okay, with a soft A. Best stream all week. I think everyone needs a hug. I like the banana pilling. Thank you. Thank you. Call me an N-word. Okay, chat, here's the new thing, okay? You can call in now and call me an N-word with a soft A. Not with the hard R. Only if you're black. This is for black viewers only, okay? Black people get reparations. Black people get reparations in the Stardust community, okay? The only community where they get reparations. So, think of any other community on Twitch, any other streamers community, and think about, do they offer reparations to their black members? No, they don't.
This is insufferable.
You know who does? Stardust does.
Jesus
Stardust
Christ.
does. So we have reparations in this community, and part of those reparations are you get to call in and call me an N-word with a soft A.
Blacks don't fuck with you, Stardust. Blacks don't fuck with you.
Only if you're black.
The brothers don't fuck with you,
Hello?
Stardust.
Oh, wait, don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet, because I gotta put you on screen, okay? There we go. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? You wanna call me some names?
What up, nigga? How you doing? My favorite nigga, man. I love it. You did so well.
Thank you.
You
That's so nice of you.
You did so great. Didn't let that rat bitch fucking manipulate you into believing that you were the power.
I don't know if I call her a rat bitch, but yeah.
Foodshops was manipulating Stardust? What? What? Okay, this is some inner city schooling.
No, I get why she's upset, but also, like, I was gonna say what I was gonna say. I feel the way that I do. She feels the way that she does. So whatever.
Yeah, but do you think? I mean, there's like got to be at least some reasonable conclusion to be upset, right? Like she's upset that you call her a bitch, but you calling her a bitch is justified.
N-word to me. That'd be so funny. Then I could have like an old Arab guy call me boss one day. You know?
Fucking forest for the trees, right? Is that the saying? I don't know. It's fucking
yeah, it doesn't matter. Like honestly, like the gift favor thing is stupid. Leader, feel free to join. Feel free to join.
I feel more like at that
Wait,
point.
so she had a whole coat panel about the fact she got blown out by food. Oh my god. Okay. I can't. That's horrendous. I'm so upset to learn that.